Hello and welcome to another edition of me playing Twisted Metal Black. My name is Drew, and let's do. I hope you enjoy. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a good morning. It's my first, morning stream, I suppose. Should be fun. I hope I got a better setup now this time. So on Twitch, there's music now. Imagine that. Something to fill the void of silence when I'm not talking. Puck, welcome in. Wubby Loves, Purple Voided. The whole gang's here. And so this should be hopefully a better experience than Twisted Metal 4, because I was just miserable. The only way I could get through it was with your guys' help. So this time I don't need the crutch of social, contact. No, we have a game. Jonathan, welcome in. What's up, Drew? I'm just here at work in my office. Tanner Wiley, welcome. Hope you slept well or at all, Mr. Drew. I did. I'm not really a morning person, but I think the adrenaline of talking to, a group of people should get me through it. Caffeine helps as well. Nalif, welcome in on Twitch. Shenanigans, which reminds me that I don't have access to any emotes or bit usage or redeems or anything. So hopefully soon. I have to be an affiliate first, which takes some time, but we'll get there. I assure you all we'll get there. But I do have some redeems through Streamlabs, which I think Purple is trying to get to there. Hopefully it works. We'll see. This is a lot of experimentation. Jarrett Grinds, welcome in. Drew Dog, Love Black, going to be watching while I'm making our delivery routes today. That's awesome, man. Thank you. I mean, be safe, obviously. Don't watch and drive. I don't want to be responsible for any chaos or violence. Keep the danger in the game, you know what I'm saying? We are channel points be called Decidollars. They should. They should. Oh, Decidulars. My mistake. I will. If I can manage that, I will. On my side, it says Decidu has disabled their rewards. That's a shame. A real gosh darn shame. Okay. We'll work on that. We'll work on it together. But what else we'll work on is this amazing game. Oh boy, I want the redeems to work. I have a few that I'm pretty proud of. They should have some come up when somebody follows or subscribes, which they can't even do on Twitch yet, anyways. So I don't know. This is the price we pay. The price we pay for starting out. Baby steps, all. But that being said, let's just play the game, right? That's what we're here for. And now I haven't done this series yet through my learning to love Twisted Metal series. I've only gone through 1, 2, 3, and we're going through 4 slowly but surely. Black has not made its way there yet. However, I have played this game all the way through on my channel before, so I don't have any sort of order I want to go in. So I'm just going to go, I don't know, what's the easiest one to start out with? What's the warm-up for us? I'm thinking Outlaw or Junkyard Dog are my two favorites, so maybe those two. Also, let me know if the audio levels are okay, because I did some test records to see if it's done okay. Yeah, Brimstone, you wish. You fucking wish. We'll get there. We'll get to Brimstone. He'll be on the docket today at some point. I want to go through this as many characters as I can before, the stream ends. So I got about 4 hours before I have to start doing, real adult shit, going to work. So we should be okay. But thank you for the feedback on the audio as well. All right, friends. Let's get into it with Outlaw. Fuck it, Outlaw, my boy. Unfortunately, no cutscenes, though. Because I will get copyrighted for those. I can separate audio tracks for the music. That's why you can hear it on Twitch, but not YouTube. But if it's gameplay making the noise, YouTube will strike me down. And I cannot handle that. But I have not played this game in a little bit of time, so I can imagine there's going to be just some rust to shake off. Outlaw was who I tried to got obliterated. I've heard some people slander the good name of Outlaw. I don't agree with that at all. I think he's amazing. I think his armor's great. His speed is decent. His machine gun, I think, is sneaky good to land because it shoots just one stream. And on top of that, a special weapon, if you can get it right, is devastating. But I guess the caveat there is that it doesn't track very well. So you kind of need them to be directly in front of you, which I will try. I'm also going to be a fucking cheese nerd for this freeze missile. I need these guys to just chill the fuck out. But just like that, if you can get them to sort of just chill out in front of you, it will absolutely melt them. Or I get crushed by the giant crusher. On one hand, good character, usually balanced and good for strategy. On the downside, cop. Yeah, that's what they get you. There's some price to pay every character you choose. It's always a downside. But I like him. I think in most games I'm not a big fan of him, but this game specifically, and 2012. Like in 2012, he's probably my best character. I don't want to say he is the best. He's just, for me, the one I tend to do the best with.
And you will remain in this man's army until you are
Oh, we got one.
10 years old. Dismissed.
Fistful of bills. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the announcement, Sergeant Dornan. You're my boy. Hope that wasn't too loud. No idea how the audio levels are going to work. Oh yeah, Horgan, that was Sergeant Dornan, mister. Show some respect. Welcome to Camp Navarro. Oh, great. They sent me a moron. So good. Let's get rid of this cheese ball. This design for Outlaw doesn't do it for me. I don't think the vehicle itself is that great. I just think that the way the special is fine. I like the more military aspect of it, I suppose. No, not today, Sweet Tooth. No siree. I have to sort of safely... Nope, not going to work. Sounded decent. Thank God. Thank goodness. Yeah, cops and card games always deter my attention. It's worse when my ex-wife left me for a married cop, too. Yeah, when there's trauma attached to any sort of character, good luck. No matter what they are, what they do, they'll never sit right. And I'm also sorry to hear that. I hope all things are well for you. But the beautiful journey of life, you know, we can always learn from it, can't we? What did we learn? Fuck the police. Might be worth shooting a plane for homing missiles and power missiles. Yeah, you might be right. I need to do a much better job at planning ahead, in this game especially, because not that I've been any sort of successful at speedrunning, but I feel like if I want to get good at speedrunning, I need to start like using the weapons on each map to tie into further levels. Especially like Minion Stadium to Prison Passage. That's the big one. Thankfully, Zooter will never leave me. Locked in my basement. That's where he belongs. Tied up. Wearing his special outfit. So I want to try something. This is inspired by Puckazina, so thank you for being here for this. And also, I do need to unlock everything. This is a fresh save. Okay, that didn't work. It was close. I think good timing, but maybe, Oh, that was my only gas can. Fuck me. Alright, never mind. There was an attempt. What matters is I tried. We'll use the fire missile. We're going to politely ask this plane to land. The cop even got karma back by getting his car stolen with his cop gun inside. Got him. That's what he gets. I don't know what he had like to do with you other than like taking your ex-wife, but whatever. Karma's karma. We don't decide it. We just enjoy it. Dark Mortimer, thank you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well on this morning. I wonder, I truly do wonder if a morning during a weekday is like anything worthwhile for a stream. But I guess because no one else does it, maybe that's my chance. That's my in. You're over here leaking the Sweet Tooth maid outfit stream. If I get to, let's say, 1,000 followers, I'll do something with that. I'll draw some fan art. And let's make sure that our dad, or Sweet Tooth's dad at least, can get some time in the show light. The limelight. Or the lemon light, I suppose. He's yellow. Man, that cinematic plane crash. For doing God's camera work, yeah. I've shown it off, I'm assuming. Oh, Jesus. Okay, sorry, Streamlabs. Zen, I apologize. I don't know what it is. I'm not in a position to, like, clear your message, so I guess don't use swear words. That's only for me. That's a streamer's privilege to say all the naughty words. Not for you, my friend. I'll get that changed as soon as I can. I want to hear what you have to say. Frick. Yeah, that's right. We're all middle schoolers trying not to piss off our parents. We've got to be family friendly. Everyone knows that redeem on Nick's chat, the family friendly. Imagine that, but the entire stream. Okay, this is just getting ugly. Getting real fucking ugly, boys. Gotta lock in. Heckin'. Uh-oh, that's right. To me, this time is gym time, so I got something cool to watch and good commentary to laugh as I bench press my way. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad I can be in your ears as you do things productive. I wish I could, you know, go to the gym. I could. Nothing's stopping me. Except myself. Oh, Jesus. Save our degenerate behavior for Nick and Doll. I don't know if this is any, I don't know, like, widely known thing, but Doll's stream is as degenerate as it could possibly be. In the best possible way. I love that about him, but his streams they just evolve so quickly. The horniest stream on Twitch. What a shot. What a point blank. Hold on, we can finish this off. Get over here, Brimstone. Sprint into hell, my friend. Alright, one more. One more to go. We can move on to the next level. And I just... This game just feels so damn good. I don't think I'm very good at it, but it just feels so good. Oh, you know what we got to do? Since this is a fresh save, we got to go get the Warhawk's rooftop. Can't forget about that. I used to think I couldn't go, then I went and sat in my car at the parking lot and just stepped inside. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think most people just underrate just the experience of just doing something, you know? All along, Nike was right. If you just do it, it gets done a lot easier and a lot faster. Warhawk unlocked. Biggest misinformation ever. It's true. Like, when I was a child, a dumb child at that, I guess as most children are. Okay, homing missile, the thing's dead. The helicopter died years ago. Fucking track the big pizza boy, man. There we go. That took forever. Holy shit. But you'd be surprised what happens when you just do something instead of thinking about why you should or shouldn't do it. Because you can always think of a million reasons why you can't. Oh boy. There we go. Alright, Warhawk. Time to go unlock a whole ass helicopter. Invisible welcome in. Nice job on the Bard emoji. I did try to add some emotes to YouTube because it let me, if you're a member, so I got a couple of those going, but very rudimentary, very simple, but it'll get there. Empires aren't built in a day. I always like to think that pizza guy was Mario. You know, that's a great connection. I think they might have been doing some sort of cynical stuff there, making fun of Nintendo. We're going to Freeway. I don't care what you guys say. I think it's the better map. I know 0 people agree with me. Even in the gym, I was limiting myself, so I decided to push myself until I couldn't no more. Yeah, I like that attitude. I don't know if I'm always, you know, so quick to do it myself, but I'd like to think I agree with you. But my actions maybe don't line up with that. Alright, time to get all the weapons I can. My biggest problem with this map, at least when I'm trying to do, you know, fast, gotta go fast, the lack of weapons is concerning. And they're spread out, too. So even, like, the few weapons that are here, they're not really all in one spot for you as well as you'd like. Okay, shoot the big truck in front of me, dog. Okay, don't worry about Roadkill. He's not our enemy right now.
Hell yeah.
Helvetosaurus, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. I think that was too quiet, though, the alert, so I'll have to worry about that in a sec. But it was Duke Nukem. He was thanking you for your gifts, for your follow, homie. That's what he said, so thank you as well. I actually love Freeway. I played all the time as a kid since I couldn't beat it. I mean, I like it better than Suburbs. I think Suburbs is overrated. Sooner or later, welcome in. If y'all can see this, let me know. I want to see if I'm shadow banned or not. You are not. But if you've done anything to lead you to believe that, yeah, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Don't get me in trouble. But welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, lots of gas cans. If only there's an airplane on this map. Suburbs is so big. It's true. I'm laughing at Dad, Summon King, Big Tex. Thanks for coming by. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think Suburbs is a great showcase for this game. Like, it's impressive. It's just, I don't think it's very fun. It is too spaced out. But the attention to detail is very cool. All the different sound effects, all the different storefronts and stuff. It's good for showing your friends how cool this game is, but if you're someone who wants to play this game more than just one time, you know, I'm better off just doing Freeway. Oh, son of a bitch. Get back here. There we go. Dunzo. Ridded from this earth. So if my calculations are correct, we should be able to get through maybe like 5 or 6 characters today in 4 hours, which doesn't seem very impressive, but I think 5 or 6 should be pretty decent. God damn it. Fuck me. There doesn't seem to be any sound effects, by the way. For the game, you mean? Or for the alerts? Because I can change that. I can change all of it. I can turn everything up. Okay. Let's turn the game up just slightly. Okay, how's that? Me hearing free suburbs and freeway though about TM1. It's true. Yeah, a lot of these maps are pretty much just like copies of what was in TM1 or a reimagining of sorts. You know, of course, highway loop is just freeway free for all. Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys can hear it now. Yeah, don't be afraid to call me out if I have like shit audio mixes or anything wrong with this stream. This is all a work in progress. Freeway looks like Toad Highway. I would like to see a Nintendo-themed Twisted Metal game. I'm assuming that's what Toad Highway comes from. I don't know. Put all of Twisted Metal into Smash Bros. That'd be pretty sick. Alright, Zooter. Time for you to fuck off. Thank you. Very nice. But I don't know if I really care to think about this game as like Twisted Metal 1 through the eyes of Sweet Tooth. I don't think it adds a whole lot for me. V8 had that N64 level. Yeah, didn't they have an exclusive level in the N64? Because that's one thing. When I talked about going to play Vigilante 8, a lot of people said, hey, go play the N64 version because it has like exclusive content. This is harder me. This is on medium. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not playing on hard. The game is very quiet. All right, well, let's fix that. Let's fix that together, friends. All right, let's try that out. So I don't want it to be too loud where it drowns out everything else. All right. Junkyard Dog, I'm trying to fucking fix my audio, dude. Can't you have a little bit of fucking patience? It's much darker if this is just the actual reality. I mean, Twisted Metal 1 was kind of dark, if we really think about it. Like, every map took place at night. It was a very, you know, dark and dystopian world. Not quite as bad as this, I suppose. Especially when some of the cars in this game never appeared in Twisted Metal 1. Yeah, that's true, too. And most of them did, or even, I guess the ones that did, they didn't really look the same way, because obviously Outlaw was, you know, a squad car. Get rid of this fucking guy. Warhawk was, you know, a Humvee, not a, you know, station wagon on treads. Alright, hold on. Grim, I'm gonna have to leave you for a moment. Just, I don't know, take care of yourself. Make yourself at home. I gotta go find some weapons. We don't want to go into downtown with nothing, do we? No, thank you. Roadkill drove into the power. He's doing God's work. Ooh, that scythe almost fucking took me out. Let's get the power. Yeah, that should be enough. And we'll use the special to take care of him if I have one. Fuck me. Alright, well. Easy. Easy peasy. Don't forget Axe. Oh, you're right. Jesus. Okay, on the next one. We'll get him on the next one. I read that too late. I'm not used to like having to unlock the characters. Usually it's like a one and done. But not now. I gotta remember to do that. There'll be other chances on the next lap. Polls welcome in. That ricochet was wild. Yeah, I'm not the bank shot king because that's doll mask obviously, but I'll take second place. I'll take the silver medal for that. Storyline and tone-wise, this game kind of like a grindhouse flick directed by David Fincher. I can see that. I think David Jaffe, his whole passion was like filmmaking and just telling stories. And I think this was his way of expressing that, this game. And he was just through a period of time in his life where he was very, I don't know, edgy, horror-inspired. I think like a lot of macabre art is what went into this game, so I think the inspiration there is pretty much nailed. David Fincher, what a director. He always has the most annoying to get. I don't mind him. It's only annoying if there's like multiple enemies on the map because they'll just keep dicking around with you, and so it messes up your aim. But if it's like an empty map, it's not too hard. Just takes a little bit of patience, I guess, to line up your shot. The one that annoys me the most is... Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. The one that annoys me the most is probably the one on downtown with Warhawks. They always overshoot that ramp. I'm not good at parkour. But manslaughter was always the one I can get easily. I bet house prices are dirt cheap in this reality. Absolutely. I don't know what city this is supposed to represent. I mean, it's called Midtown, but I'm guessing it's based on something. Twisted Metal 1 was LA, but this does not look like LA. Not that I'm, you know, so I always thought it was like a Ohio. It has that Ohio energy to me. I don't know why. It's just something about this seems like crack is a major problem here. Or some sort of methamphetamine addiction. never explained. It's more of inferred. But yeah, house price has got to be rock bottom. Or maybe not, because like the supply of houses is probably constantly dwindling. You know, as worthless as they might be, there's only so many of them. And they're very fragile. Is Calypso a Dusty Ohio Wizard? He is. No, actually, Calypso is not the Dusty Ohio. That's Preacher. Calypso is Mr. Beast. Dirt cheap crack, too. You know, supply and demand, baby. The houses are falling apart, but the crack is aplenty. Alright, Shadow, you want to come down here? Alright, I guess it's going to be Crazy 8. I have a very, like, not good strategy with these games. If I'm playing, like, on my own, just in silence, you know, without talking, I think I'm okay, but I get very distracted easily when I'm having to, like, try to talk. So I end up just, like, attacking whoever's nearest to me. Fuck those who are around to be fucked. That's my strategy. Oh, Jesus. This is just average Cleveland, Ohio Saturday night. Hell yeah. It's Christmas Eve, I think, too, so this is what it looks like on Christmas Eve in Ohio. There we go. See you later, Crazy 8. I've always heard Midtown is someplace in New York. I think Midtown tends to be just a nickname for, like, certain parts of town. Welcome in the GM, welcome in Mr. Vix. Like, it's just like a generic, like, section of town. You know, there's, like, uptown, downtown, midtown. I don't think it's supposed to be, like, a specific city. Maybe it is. I don't know. Oh, boy. Always felt like a downtown Chicago. I thought to it, or maybe Philadelphia. I could see that, too. I'm not... Oh, there's a cube right there. Let's... Hold on. Let's get that cube. I always forget about this one. That's right, Uptown Funk. The greatest song that's ever existed. Bar none. Hold on. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, everyone. Fucking chill. Fucking chill. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we gotta get down to business. We gotta get that cube. But I need to cull some of the herd here. God damn it, that's so good. That special weapon just melted Mr. Grimm. No shot, no chance. No survival. Easy logic, welcome mid. Midtown NYC is 14th to 59th. Mostly court buildings. Yeah, that's news to me. I'm just terrified of the idea of New York City. Cody, welcome in. How you doing? There we go. Stadium. That's what that is, as we tumble off the building. How adorable. Yeah, New York City as a concept just fucking horrifies me. Hey, Drew, how's your favorite TM going? It's going well. I think we'll see how it goes after the next, 3-4 hours. But it should be fun. Oh, I'm getting fucking gangbang. Are you shitting me? Alright, this is not going well. Keep them in front of me. Alright, hold on. We still have a health pickup. We can do this. Hayes, welcome in. What's up, Drew? How you doing, buddy? I'm doing great. Having a ton of fun. Just enjoying this streaming life. Playing this game for people is an absolute blessing. Could not be happier. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. Alright, this guy's fucking toast. Get over here. Thank you. God, the ramming is so good. People say the ramming in this game is no good, but I disagree wholeheartedly. So satisfying. Just the weight of the cars feels good. Doc Smitty, welcome in. Yo yourself. Glad you could join the stream. What are the requirements for affiliate? It's a super duper low bar. It's like, I think it's 8 hours of total streaming, 7 days of total streaming, in 1 month, by the way. Oh, let's save our unlocked things. And then it's, I think, 100 or 50 followers and like 3 concurrent viewers on average. I don't want to say it's nothing, because obviously not everyone can get to those things, but it's a remarkably low bar. But partner's a whole different story. Like, what Nick went through to get there is just insane, and I really respect him and, admire him for going through that, so good on him. But congrats to Puck as well, if he's still here. He got to affiliate in, like, less than 2 weeks. Very impressive. Ramming is the same as small brawl ramming, 10 damage each. I don't think that's true. That can't be true. It seems too low. Want to start grinding channel points? Yeah, that's really disappointing that I can't do bits, I can't do channel points yet until I get there. I hope in the next, 2 weeks or so we can get there. I have everything set up for it. Like, as soon as they give me the go-ahead, it's game on. All right, Minion. Give me that Minion Ussy. Show me that back panel, dog. All right. We gotta go. Fuck. No. God, I suck. It's all right. The first life is always a waste. That's what I always say. You only live 3 times, so waste the first 2. That's what I've always said. There we go. Shield destroyed. Now we can try to make our way. Get some health. Nick is crazy for how much he streams. He's just built different. Yeah, I mean, I seriously respect Nick for his work ethic in streaming. It's incredible. The stamina the man has. Okay, we're in good shape. I'm surprised we never got a fire truck as a card in any Twisted Metal game. It's funny to say that, because if you gone through Sweet Tour in Twisted Metal Head-On Extra Twisted Edition, the Sweet Tour there's kind of like a museum, bunch of factoids about the series. And at one point, they're showing you like a collection of pictures of concept art for cars that could have appeared in the game, and one of them was a fire truck. Look at these mega guns. There we go. Mega guns are our best friend, the best a man can hope for. We gotta just do as much damage as we can. He's gonna kill us. All right, this last life is the one that mattered, boys. Lock in. So I don't know why they didn't choose the fire truck. I think it was just too ridiculous, too silly. I don't know. It's hard to say because a lot of cars in Twisted Metal are very dumb. Just gotta fit the vibe, I guess. Gets killed by a giant death tanker and blames himself. Yeah, that's right. Now, fire truck is a very loose term we could use, right? Minion is a fire truck. A truck who spews flame. Which is sort of the design of the fire truck that they had in that concept art. It was just a fire truck. Instead of shooting water, it shot, flames, which is, I guess, just ironic. And that's kind of what we have here with the tanker boy. Alright, we might just have to sell out and take this boy out. I don't want to risk dying. Grab a homing missile. That's what it's going to be. That's our saving grace. Yeah, I only played head-on for the PSP, which is the superior version as far as I know. I don't know what I unlocked, but I'll save, sure. Why not? I'm actually currently uploading Black Speed runs. I hate using Crazy 8 and Spectre. I love Spectre. I think they're very good. They're quick. The special weapon is pretty powerful unless you're playing on hard mode. And it's like a guaranteed hit, pretty much. But Crazy 8, I understand. He's very powerful, but I think your wrists have to be made of steel to make any use of him. That's not going to work. Onion caramelized. That's right. I need Zen to do more writing for me. That's gold. Alright, everyone just sits... Oh, I'm not walking into your fucking mind, dude. Not gonna happen. Fool me once, shame on me. Son of a bitch. Alright, Rico. Do your work. Do God's work. Oh, thank you. Dude, just fucking die. Thank you. Good lord. Minion here is a revisit from Car and Rogue Trip. He just covers you in fuel and sets you on fire. That's pretty dope. I think some of the cars in Rogue Trip, I did shit on them a lot in my last stream, but I think the designs are fine. I think it's just the names and the characters behind them are just not cutting it. There we go. Well done, Axel. Or fucking Outlaw. Do you think sub 30 is good for medium? I find Outlaws from Small Barrel way better than C8. I think sub 30 in Twisted Metal Black is very good. I mean, obviously world record is like under 20. It's like 17 minutes now or something, but under 30 for not being like the cream of the crop is super incredible. So absolutely. Well done, sir. I'm so happy I get to enjoy this game without having to personally suffer through it. Yeah, let me, not to borrow Nick's name, but live vicariously through me. I will be your vessel for Twisted Metal today. Good luck, me. Oh, fucking, come on, not roadkill. Of all people. You give me roadkill. That's a shame. Alright, I'm not falling for this again. Fuck. Damn it. And I like having actual music during the stream. That's pretty sick. Obviously, YouTube doesn't get to have that, so I apologize. I'll get into big monster truck trouble if I put it on YouTube. Oh, I'm not falling for that, sir. No, thank you. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. But if the music's too quiet, let me know. I can always turn it up. Or down, for that matter. You can do anything you want. When Outlaw's using the gun on the roof who is driving, I'd imagine that he's doing it with his lower half that we can't see. Just contorting like a fucking madman. That's my headcanon. But the truth is, it's telepathic. We all know it. J.S. Gilbert legit voiced almost a quarter of the cast of this game. It's true. He did, obviously Sweet Tooth is the main one. He did Axel. He did Warthog. No, he didn't do Warthog. He did Outlaw. And Crazy 8, I believe. So yeah, driving with his third arm, obviously. It's his hidden talent. But even Jaffe didn't want to go that far. So that's all censored, just blocked by this giant cube of a car. But there's an X-rated version of this game where you see the whole thing, baby. Alright, I'm not... God, dude, fuck your rocks, dude. I'm not running into him, not this time. I've ascended. I'm trained. You can't trick me. Love all the people who say black is too hard but are too proud to drop it down to easy. No shame in doing that if it lets you enjoy the game more. Yeah, I agree with you, but there are people who I think that they feel like they're not getting the full experience of the game unless they're playing on at least the normal difficulty. At least I feel that way. I don't want to speak for everybody. But I do get that sensation. Like, even if the game is like ridiculously hard, I feel like I need to play on the intended difficulty just to get the full experience, because everything is balanced to medium usually. And so if I go on easy, it feels like, I'm not getting the full experience. But there are times where it's too much, obviously. All right. Fucking chill out, everybody. Get out of my way. Let me get to the bridge. Fuck. Babino, welcome in. Johnny, welcome in. Hope you both are doing very well this morning. If it's morning for you. For me, it's 9:30 a.m. Imagine that. This is my coffee. This is how I wake up today. Couldn't be happier. I know some people say that hardest mode or nothing. Yeah, there's someone in this chat like that. Big Slick is... Yeah, that's me in most games, exactly. Nothing wrong with that. I have trouble just not playing a game on the intended difficulty, so I don't want to modify it up or down, for that matter. But also, balance is in the eye of the beholder, so if the developer thinks it's balanced, but it's actually a giant pile of shit, I can't really discern that. It's technically 12:33 for me, but this is my morning. Been awake for 2 to 3 hours, hell yeah. Well, good morning to you. And before I forget, we gotta go get our boy Manslaughter out of here. 11:30 here. That's why the West Coast is the best coast. And there's our rock god. There's our man. God, he's beautiful. Look at that dump truck. Oh god, I could stare forever. Ugh. Put this in my fucking veins, man. Alright, I think we should get down to business. Oh god, I think tell me the mic is too loud now. I can only play Pure Lunacy in 3 if I'm allowed to do cheap percent runs, otherwise messing with that AI. I'm with you. I tried Pure Lunacy for a couple of the playthroughs. I think like Firestarter was one of them. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want to die. I wish I was living on the West Coast again. Oh god, I can't read and drive. This is not going to work. Should never have been given the keys. But yeah, I am on the West Coast, Pacific time, which is great. I love, watching sports and football and stuff, so it's nice to, like, watch an NFL game at 10 a.m. Pretty sick. Everything else is kind of meh. The appreciation of all kinds of dump trucks, that's right. I'm a man of culture, god damn it. I wonder who shot the panel the first time to discover that. I'd imagine it came up pretty naturally. I think this game doesn't get a lot of credit for the way it naturally sort of guides you to different areas and stuff, and I think that's one of them. So let's go back to it together. Let's go check this out. So I think that the little shipping containers there, if you don't shoot them with a missile, I think that's how they break apart into a ramp. So anyone who's just curious enough to shoot at everything, like most children are, I'd imagine, very gun happy, then it forms a ramp, and I think when you see the ramp, you're like, huh, that's strange. I wonder what happens if I go up here. And then they just keep shooting because they're idiots, and then boom. Easy access to the cargo bay. But there are a lot of different Easter eggs and like secrets in games that are not that intuitive, that I'm like, how did you find that? And I'd imagine a lot of it's just like data mining and stuff. Okay, his laser's going nuts. I don't know how it's even... Yeah, how is it tracking that person up there? That's actually crazy. Oh, hello. Welcome back, dump truck. I just unlocked you. You're mine now. You are now my Pokemon. Fuck. Cargo bay? No, cargo room. That's... God damn it, Sin. He got me. He got me good. Oh, Jesus. Always getting frozen. Let's go. Get wrecked, dude. You're now in my pocket. TM Black for sure has the best arenas out of the entire series. I couldn't agree more. At least for me, they're the best. But people say TM2 has the best, and I can't argue with that objectively. They are great, but I just don't connect to them as well. Dude, I don't want to fucking die. This is tricky. Tricky. Oh, fuck. Alright, I just got to break line of sight. This is rough. This is going to be tricky. My ex-brother-in-law had a hard time trying to get the door unlocked for manslaughter. He just didn't try hard enough. You just gotta smash that fucker over and over again. Bang on that door till the dump truck man reveals himself. Deathwish, welcome in. We were taught the ways of secret characters as children like everything else from older brothers or Wikipedia from the early 2000s. Yeah, just older siblings. Shout out to them. And just schoolyard talk, you know? I sort of miss the days where you'd just be on the playground just talking shit about games. And half of it would be false, like utter fucking bullshit. But the other half was just mind-blowing. So you'd go home, you try it out, and you're like, oh my god, it's real. I miss those days. Now everything's just handed to you. We're spoon-fed. All the mysteries of the universe. I don't like it. Fuck. Just fucking careening from the heavens. Alright, we gotta take this guy out. Don't want to risk dying. There we go. I don't connect to the black levels besides this one. Interesting. Well, you're a TM, or you're a PS1 TM fan, so I get it. I get it, Cody. I could get amnesia and remember where the unlockable cars are in black. I'd like to think that's true of me as well. I have to pay $10 per Easter egg. I want to have to pay $10. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, nothing ever should be in a game unless you pay for it. I couldn't trust other kids when it comes to info on games. That was half the fun, was not knowing what's true and what's not. Just letting people's imagination run wild. I've been guilty of that. I remember distinctly, like, talking about, like, Fallout 3 with friends. I was like, oh, hey, I heard about this secret in this game, where if you do this, it unlocks an armory with all the weapons in the game or some shit. I was talking completely out of my ass, but I think like most people, most children, you always want to have something to add to a conversation, whether it's true or not. Whether you believe it or not. And that was mine. Did two people just drive off? Are you shitting me? I don't know who it was, but they were donezo. They fucking flew away. Trix, welcome in. Glad to see you here. Hope you're... Oh, okay. Gypsy Harlow, I apologize that your words are getting turned down. I'm sorry. I gotta fix that. I thought the moderation would be, like, pretty low. I set it to, like, pretty much minimum, but I guess it's cutting you down. We're denied. There we go. Roadkill on GameCube was fire. Welcome in, Ziff. I played that game, not on GameCube, I played on PS2. And it's fine. I don't have any, like, real objection to it. I can't imagine it keeping my attention for more than, like, a couple of hours. I've tried multiple times, but I get to, like, the second city and just completely lose interest. The mission structure is always a super lame. The car combat's lacking. But I like the world. Like, it's just neat to be, like, in an open world car combat game. So all those things are pretty sick. Fuck yeah. Alright, retreat. Bet one of your friends spent like 12 hours trying to find that armory. What? Okay, you cannot tell me I wasted my health bridge and died at the same time. What kind of batshit fuckery are we dealing with here? What did I do to deserve this? What karmic imbalance am I responsible for? Fucking crazy, dude. It's cool, my comment was saying TM2 is great nostalgia, holds up, but I hate the Moscow arena. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, the Moscow is an absolute trash tier level. And for it to be the second level of the game is just absurd. I hate that about it. If it was later in the game, it'd be fine, but I guess the balance or the rhythm of the tournament wouldn't make any sense because of Holland, like having two levels like that. So, I don't know, maybe the map just should be like a bonus level for deathmatch or something. It doesn't need to be in the tournament. Oh, fuck me. You died at full health. That's the Drew Destitute promise. Things will happen. You won't know why. You won't know how. I can't even replicate it if I wanted to. All we have is this record, this stream, to prove it. Okay, that was good health. I'll take it. Oh, Jesus. I'm glad I can say I'm better than Drew at Black now. You're still a beast, Drew. I went through hell trying to learn this game. I don't... God damn it. Fuck. Why am I reading when I'm, like, near death? Like, on my fucking deathbed, I'm like, let me read a comment. Fuck. Alright, we're going for cheese now. It's all about the cheese. Yeah, roadkill should be target number 1. Let's make that happen right now. The one thing I maybe don't like about this game is how many like different weapons kind of bop you up in the air. It's not a huge deal. Alright, I guess Brimstone if he's going to sit still for me. Oh, no, hold on. I think roadkill killed himself. Yes, thank you. He's like, no, Drew's not good enough to kill me. The only way to take me down is to do it myself. And just leaped himself off a endless void. The void claims him. Are the black multiplayer nights still a thing in the TM Discord? They are in TM Twist Metal Alliance. I'm sure they're still going on there, but they're possible in the TMF. I just don't think that we host a bunch of them. There's not a lot of interest from the people that are there, but if you want to, you know, gauge interest and ask about it, absolutely. Nothing's stopping you. See if that can do some damage. Oh, jeez, come on, fellas. Come on. God, like, he's looking so tasty right now as Warhawk. That low-ass health. Chompy Skulls, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I gotta probably turn up the alerts just a tiny bit. User ban, hold on now. No, hold on. We gotta figure this out. Someone's just been banned for no fucking reason. That's a shame. Okay. Oh, Jesus. What horror. What did they have to say to get banned immediately? Oh, I believe it, dude. Alright, you can't trick me. Like, the chat I'm looking at right now does not distinguish between that sort of stuff. Okay, but I do need to do something about my auto mod. Got me good. I'm very gullible. You'll find out that I'm mostly an idiot. Does not take much. There's a Discord. Yeah, there's a Discord for Twist Metal Federation. It's started by us Twisted Boys. That's myself, Nick, Cody, Dollmask, Hollow, a bunch of great Twisted Metal content creators. So we're up to like what 1,500 or something people on the Discord. So very excited about that. But yeah, join. The link should be coming up every now and then. By all means, join. Make money online and grow by Thorax. Okay, welcome in. Legit thought that was a bot. I'm getting gaslit left and right. This is insane. Is this driver Outlaw? Yeah, this is Outlaw. Yes, sir. John Twitch is silencing my lady balls. You hate to see it. It's his favorite pastime. And what is this goober doing down there? No. I will not be given the roadkill treatment. It's fucking clambering on the edge, hanging on for dear life. Okay, that was a whiff. Oh, it worked anyway. There he goes. Into the void. 1751. Yeah, that's amazing. Incredible what we've built. So I can finish somebody off before I fucking perish. Gunslave 99. Welcome in. Thank goodness for 4-wheel drive. And this guy's built for it. He's built for all the horrors of Twisted Metal. This should finish him off, I think. No. If I miss all of them, no. Yeah, this song's an absolute banger. Like, thank God for video games and their soundtracks. I never would have found out about these guys. There we go. Thank you, Grim. Nick, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope your morning is going great. Or early afternoon, I suppose, for you weird folks on the East Coast. But we're struggling. We're going through it. Getting gaslit. Getting my ass beat. But we're having a blast. So why Outlaw today? Favorite character? No, it's just, I mean, I'm going to play through multiple characters, so it's not like this is the one and done scenario. It's just what I chose for this first one. Okay, people are driving off. They're really wanting me to get through this. And I'm almost, at some point, I'm kind of offended. I'm like, you don't think I can do it? You don't think I'm capable? Am I a little bit too much for you? You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be wholeheartedly shitting me. I love this song because it's the perfect get the fuck out. I mean, get out of my room, Mom. That's right. It kind of is. And I like that sort of, like, I don't know, cheesy angst of the 2000s. Just a simpler time. Message to based. Oh, God, I gotta fix that too now? Come on. Stop saying base shit, fellas. Workout done. Congrats. Congrats, Nilf. Nilif. Drew, you're great at finishing guys off. It's true. It's my one talent. I don't have many, but that's one of them. Same all thanks to Big Blue Stadium. I think here's my pet theory, right? I think that they decided to put the licensed track on Big Blue Stadium because the normal soundtrack is just fucking awful. Crunchy audio. Uh-oh. Is the audio still bad? I'd like to fix that before. There's music on Twitch. I can adjust the audio if I need to, but... Interesting. Okay. Good. I have no way of knowing. Like, on my end, everything can be perfectly fine. The world is pure. It's beautiful. But when it gets to your ears, I have no idea what it sounds like. Alright. Fucking Axel. Not dealing with this shit. But I think it's a good setup I've got going on here. Not perfect. Not elegant, but... the pieces are coming together. And, should I ever reach the dizzying heights of Twitch affiliate, it'll only get better from there. Lord Raiden, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Eric Price, glad you're here. I know it's audio being crunchy. So according to this, I've not dropped any frames. So if the audio gets a little weird, then I don't know what's the solution for that, other than just to hope that someday it gets better. TM3 is bad. That's true. Although I should, if my Automa knew what it was doing, it would ban you for that. User banned. Oh, in a perfect world. In a proper world. A world with justice. I didn't post it yet. I think it was Shadow. I got sub 30 works combined with real time. Hold on. I got thrown off. Hold on. I didn't post it yet. I think it was Shadow. I got sub 30 but lost 2 minutes on snowy roads. I think under 30 in any case is always good, Cody, but I think you got to strive for better, bigger and better. Under 20, sub 20, then I'll respect you. Then I'll look you in the eyes. Tell you I'm proud of you. Could be your emulator's hawking resources during loads and it's messing up Spotify on occasion. It happens. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Is that just going to be a running joke now? Is trying to make me believe things on chat? Message obliterated. God, I need real mods. Might need to turn off hardware acceleration Spotify. Okay, will do. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that, but thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Hope Duke Nukem can usher you in to a brand new era of your life where you follow me on Twitch. Welcome in. Message eaten by liquid Wi-Fi. You guys are wonderful. Need that hardware handware acceleration when I'm cranking that hog. If you're doing it right. You're not doing it right unless you're using handware acceleration and your neighbors are calling the police. That's when you know you've achieved hog rank. Oh god, I need to just focus on playing, huh? May need to turn off moderation on Streamlabs. I hear it's super sensitive. So it's on there, but there's levels to it. There's like minimum, there's moderate, and there's like, you know, super duper, like mega strict. And so I put on the bottom end of it, hoping that that would be enough, but maybe I'm just an idiot. Oh, that Transformers credits vibe. Yeah, that was the era. I loved when I would find music from video games and from like just movie soundtracks, specifically like their credits. This is definitely one of them. Like New Divide, I remember, was a big one. I know Halo 2 got me into Breaking Benjamin with, I think it was Blow Me Away was their song there. Like 3 Days Grace I learned from WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. What a game. Welcome in, Gypsy Harlow. Ayo. Ayo yourself. What's your Twitch links? What does that mean? What do you mean by Twitch links? You're on the Twitch. You're watching it right now. Oh, you're on YouTube. My apologies. No, it's Decidue on Twitch. You should be able to find it through the TMF Discord if you're so willing. God damn it, I need to really focus. I cannot, like, it is a incredible talent to play and read at the same time. Wait, Halo 2 has it in the soundtrack? I thought it was just a trailer for it. Holy shit. That's incredible. And the Gravemind final fight scene. Incredible. Alright, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Just for a minute. I'm not leaving you forever, just for now. It's probably due to that default slurs list that we're looking at. Yeah, so there's a, I guess on Streamlabs, a default list of bad words. And I use that because I decided... Oh, thank you for the follow, Gypsy Harlow. Much appreciated. I didn't mean to grab that. That was foolish. Because I didn't want to type in like a bunch of slurs that I know. And just, I don't know, have that be the list. Because one, I don't have a comprehensive list of like offensive words in my skull. But also, I don't want to just sit there for 20 minutes just thinking about them. So I went with the default. Fucking sue me. What do you want me to do? Alright, I need to get these guys taken care of. Thank you. Someone appreciates Sergeant Dornan. I already had a couple people say it. I was worried that, you know, people would just think it's dumb, but here I am. Here I am doing my goddamn best. Alright, this is just getting rough. And the problem with this map is there's no secret... Fuck, alright. Alright, this next time around, this is all a warm-up. This is just what we're doing to warm ourselves up. You don't have every offensive term memorized. You are too pure to be on the internet. Yeah. I gotta start making some up, too. You know? Make up a whole new vocabulary. A whole new realm of disgusting. That's what I need to do. I can't be a passive participant in the world of swear words. Alright, you're going down first, Brimstone. Okay, that's one. Look up old-timey turns to bring those back. That's the lazy man's way of doing it. All those fucking goobers back in the past, they don't know what they're talking about. They did their offensive stuff with their actions, not their words. Fuck. Fuck. Drive off rooftops on purpose. I will. I'll force them to, at least. I picked up Lordy Lou from your vids. I don't know where I got that from. That's a mystery to me as well. Rockstar, welcome in. Hello, Drew, Nick, and everyone. Yeah, we're having a little party here, aren't we? But thanks all for joining me in a nice Monday morning. Hopefully there'll be a more consistent schedule going forward here, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But because I'm doing this like before I go to work, like my normal job, there's no guarantee that I can keep up that schedule because, you know, who knows what is going to go on there, but it's worth a try. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Totally whiffed that fucking power missile. What a shame. And hopefully I can get to some different... Alright, I'm going to go with Nick here. Let's disable the... Oh, Streamlabs, you son of a bitch. That's what y'all came here for, right? Just to watch me change my auto mod. Beautiful. Well, how's everyone doing today? Trying to fill the void. Oh, Nickelback, let's fucking go. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Drew. Fucking watch me. I will send you into the void. Where's my gas cans? Where's my Snowy Roads ramp? Brother, you are killing it today with views again. I appreciate that. I refuse to look at what my numbers are right now. It'll send me into a panicked rage. But I appreciate the update. All right. Okay. I think we're good. I think it'll shut up for now. We can all rejoice. Well, you know what? It doesn't have word protection on now, so it should... Okay, we should be good. Let's get back to business, boys. This goon sesh can continue. Unabated. Just masturbating. That sounded better in my head before I said it, but hey, look at us. Look at us go. Something I never thought about is Snowy Road's part of Midtown like the rest of Black. It seems very out of place. Part of me thinks that at some point during development they wanted like Midtown to be like one consistent map, but I don't know if they ever followed through on that. So yes and no. Because like Junkyard, like it's just a generic junkyard. Like, you know, there's no... Like, I think the only maps that connect is like Highway Loop and Downtown, or maybe the only two. Drew forgot still had Twitch's Automod enabled. I don't think I had... Hold on. I gotta look into that too, so... Son of a bitch. Asshole, dickhead. Well done. Okay. It is enabled. Fuck me, man. How do I turn you off, you son of a bitch? Like, the problem is there's like... Okay. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. As much as I like being the only one that can swear, I guess you guys can do it too. What would I do without Nick? You guys have no idea, behind the scenes, how much I ask him questions. So we can swear now? Yes, go for it. Swear away, to your heart's content. Can I finish this level now? Can I face the Warhawk himself? I guess while we're at it too. I don't know who to play as next. Brimstone's going to come up later, so either he'll come up next or sometime later, but I wouldn't mind that. Nickelback, Stream's already in the toilet, do whatever you want. Shorty, welcome in. Panda, welcome in as well. Hope you're all doing well. I think it's an immaculate vibe. Destitute, please refrain from fucking swearing, Jesus fuck. I'll just bust out all my other words. We'll do a Lordy Loo. We'll do some bonkery. Looney Tunes BS. Got a bunch in the holster. Alright, we're gonna do something real risky here, boys. Is this fucking Creed? Let's go, dude.
You devil!
Hey, it works. Thank you, Nick, for doing that. I was like actually curious if those actually work, so good shit.
Thank you very much for the follow, Hobie.
Thank you for the follow, shorties. Much appreciated. Growing my empire, brick by brick. Oh my god, stop freezing me, you sons of guns. But yeah, you should be able to look up the different commands and loyalty stuff, as Nick just pointed out there. It's not a very robust catalog, but they're there. But as soon as I can get channel points and redeems and stuff, hopefully that should clean up a little bit better. Alright. Come on, we can do this. We can do it. Fuck! Why did he do that? To me, of all people. So you should get points. I think it's like 500 every... or 100 every 5 minutes, something like that. And then, of course, you can gamble it all, and it's all there. Oh, thank God. We can fight Warhawk now. Give points. Alright. Gamble, life savings, do it all. Full send. You know, most gamblers give up before they hit it big. You gotta lose big before you can win big. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of them, but they're there.
I was
Minion
eating,
Ussy.
but this Minion Ussy was hitting different.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, work in progress. We'll get through it. Alright, thankfully this boss fight is pretty easy, I suppose.
hard with the Sky Daddy, but this ain't it.
Dude, this helicopter is so fucking loud. God, his main attack is just to deafen me. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go.
Thank you for tossing some cold hard shot. Chin for my damn drive. For real.
Gambling addiction is a scam. Oh my god. Goodrich, thank you so much for the super chat. It's no Vigilante 8, but TM Black is a good second.
3 months.
It's true. God
Yacht house.
damn it.
It was the longest I'd ever edged.
I didn't realize that overstimulation might be a thing on here. I'm just getting bombarded from every angle by all kinds of stimulus. Will my mind break before Warhawk does? Fucking tune in to find out. But thank you so much, Goodrich, for the super chat. You are truly the GOAT. I will sing your praises to the end of time. The best there is. There we go. I still got to play Vigilante 8 all the way through, which I'm hoping maybe Wednesday or Friday on those streams I'll hop into those, get those taken care of. Black is like number 5 for me. Sorry, everyone. Well, Cody, because you play too much PS1. You got to get with the times, man. Everyone knows the modern current gen console's the PS2. You gotta get there eventually. You heard him keep talking to make streamer die on camera. I'll turn on my camera so you can all watch my death rattle. Hugo, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. There's a second PS Wild. Yeah, it just came out like, I don't know, like a couple months ago or something like that. Hope I can get it for Christmas. We did it. Well done all. Well done me. Really excited to speedrun with everyone in Small Brawl in 1. Alright, sorry. No endings here. Nope, nope. You're not gonna fucking catch me slipping. Fucking Rolling Stones, you sons of bitches. Alright, just for Zen, for his sake, we're gonna jump on to Brimstone. Likewise, Drew, finally seeing you play the DM, you know, like the back of your hand. Back of your head. I don't know the back of my head very well. All I know is it's bald. But yeah, it is nice to play a game that I'm pretty fond of and not struggling to get through, like trying to choke down like a fucking child eating vegetables. So, should be fun. Spoiler alert, Outlaw lives. Yeah, I don't want to like say too much about his ending, but he does alright.
I f hard with the Sky Daddy, but this ain't it.
Yeah, same dog. We should all fuck hard with the Sky Daddy. Fuck yeah. But has anybody here played Warhawk? I have not. What I do know about Warhawk is it was like kind of developed side by side with Twisted Metal 1, and I think Sony and even the team at Single Track was like pretty damn sure like that was going to be the big hit, and so I think they put all their eggs in that basket, and I think it didn't flop, but it certainly wasn't as popular as Twisted Metal. So just another example of, you know, a corporation making the exact wrong decision when it came to what consumers actually want. But it all worked out. We got, you know, a lot of Twisted Metal games. The Lord does work in mysterious ways. He twerks, actually. He twerks in mysterious ways. And I will accept no other answer. The YouTube side is cooler. It's not. There's no music there. You can see what song is playing, but you can't hear it. Well, you shouldn't be able to hear it. If you can, please let me know, because that would be a major problem. I will get nuked into oblivion. Haunted Corpse Games, welcome in. Chef Chris, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well. Hope we can all enjoy some Twisted Metal Black on this fine Monday morning. What a way to start your week. The red side is goated. I mean, I appreciate people watching on either side, but I cannot argue that I think that Twitch offers a better experience as far as there's different music and the different Tangia stuff that's there. Although Tangia, I think, is locked behind a Bits paywall that no one can access because I don't have access to Bits. What a real shame. Oh, if anyone doesn't know where the secret health is on this map, I'm going to show it off. It's right here. Oh, hold on. It's over here somewhere. And I don't have enough juice to make a jump. God damn it. This game makes me want eggs and toast. Anyone else? Yeah, let me pull up Mr. Grimm's his intro cutscene, then we shall be very hungry after that. You're way off, homie. It's right here. talking about, man? I don't want this slander. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna blame it on it being too early in the morning. No, the Z-axis is not accounted for in the secret healths. So, like, for instance, on Freeway, you can unlock it if you're on top of, like, that hospital emergency room. Yeah. Yeah, I usually use that ramp right there on the bottom. But yeah, the Z-axis is not accounted for. Technically liable. Yeah, right. Let's try this again. Fuck. That's the one bad thing. Right in front of the ramp. Not on it. Okay. I thought that's where I was. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, I was not way off. All you people. Trying to make me sound like a fool. I don't need help. Oh boy. What a fun. Bug welcome in with bugs. That's very nice of you. Who needs a Z-axis anyways? That's right. I'm a 2D man myself. Alright, now for my favorite weapon. The reticle. I swear to God, if they fucking break line of sight before it gets there, I'm gonna, like, shit my pants in anger. Of course. The reticle is very powerful, but it's very fickle. It doesn't like to cooperate. I don't use secret health much. I don't use any in TM2 because there's enough health in that game. You know what, Cody, I'm very happy for you, okay, but for us commoners, us peasants of Twisted Metal, we need them. Although I do agree, I don't use them in TM2 also, but it's not because I have any sort of, you know, honorable decision there. It's because they're so fucking hard to get. The secret healths in TM2 are just absolutely impossible. Come on, junkie dog. Let's go, boy. Sweet. Making progress, finally. Guys, this might be controversial, but waffles versus pancakes. Waffles wins. I think it's true. I mean, they're made of the same shit. They're just, you know, they look a little different. Can't argue there. Pancakes are just boring. But French toast beats all. That's where I land on that. Welcome in, Fuzz Mustard. Alright, let's test to do this. That's right. Starting off hot. We got Outlaw taken care of. We're on to Brimstone here. So hopefully this one is a little bit easier than I dealt with on that last one, because I failed on snowy roads and rooftops. It's a real goddamn shame. Waffle House is honestly god tier. It's true. I've only been to a handful of Waffle Houses because they just don't exist where I live. But the few times I've traveled, Waffle House has been there for me. They've never disappointed. Sure, it really feels like a war of attrition sometimes. If you're talking about Twisted Metal Black, you're absolutely right. I think the fact that it gives you new... Fuck. Oh, Lou Cyphers, thank you so much for the super chat.
Lurking while I'm working. Cheers 07.
Yeah, big ups there. Thank you so much, man. Always appreciated. But yeah, Twisted Metal Black giving you new lives every level, I think, does wonders for the pace of it and lets you be more aggressive without just the specter of having to reload a level from a passcode. So, but it does feel like a war of attrition. You just want to use all your health bridges, all of your lives. That's how you get through it. That's how I get through it, anyway. Okay, we're going to go back to Freeway so that I can unlock our boy Axel. Put him on the roster. Put him in our Pokeball. As good as Black was, I do wish it had better graphics. Incognito and single track could never make top tier art. I don't know. I think, I mean, it's hard to compare it now, but I think Twisted Metal Black, for the time it came out, was incredibly detailed. And the art style being just so strong, I think adds a lot. It holds up better than most of the Twisted Metal games. But I do agree with you. Most Twisted Metal games kind of look like ass. Small Brawl being an exception. Again, a very strong art style. And let's go get Axel before things get too hairy. Or maybe I should wait till the end. We'll see. Yeah, I agree with Nick. TM Black is one of the best looking in the series, absolutely. Because, like, fidelity-wise, obviously not, because it would get beat out by Twisted Metal PS3 2012, but I think as far as art style goes and just, you know, what it achieves visually, yeah, this is definitely the best. But it's not like a Metal Gear Solid level of, like, visual fidelity. TM2 is old but looks amazing. Dude, no. Hell no. I'm sorry. Like, there's a lot of things TM2 does well, but graphics are not one of them, sir. Trying to gaslight me. I already got Wubby Lubs here trying to tell me all kinds of crazy shit. I don't need you doing the same. The maps in this game being so goddamn big is one of my minor peeves. I agree with you there. Especially, I mean, 8 enemies is pretty decent, but yeah, the maps don't need to be that big. They could have easily... But I think that back in this time, like, bigger was better. Like, people just wanted shit that was big, just for the sake of it. So, for the time, it works out. Alright, this should hopefully annihilate somebody. Don't jump off, don't jump off. Come on, Reticle, get him. Get him, boys. Oh, thank God. That took an hour, but I got there. You know, there's one thing about the Twisted Metal Black world is the reticles run on time. TM1 and 2 are some of the most ugly games on PS1. It's true. Like, even at the time, people were like, what the fuck is this? This looks terrible. And they're absolutely right. I think that TM1 feels better looking than Twisted Metal 2. Like, obviously, objectively, it's not. But I like the style of TM1 way more. I hate how every level is swarmed with enemies. They definitely stick together, is what it seems like. They're not spread out equally. But I kind of like that. I like the carnage of it. I like that there's hot spots on the maps. Like, if they're going to be big, they use the space very well, I think. Yeah, repent. Repent, sir. Merge with the Sky Daddy. He beckons for you. He calls for you. Come home, he says. Dude, how are you not fucking dead? Thank you, Jesus. I mean, Sky Daddy. Sorry if you mentioned this before, but are you planning to go through the fan-made TM5? At some point, I would like to check it out. I've been, I won't say avoiding it, but I haven't checked it out yet. I just think it's a big time investment. There's a lot there, and I still have to get through the other Twisted Metal games. I would like to play it as sort of like a dessert after playing all the regular Twisted Metals. Or, you know, at least the official ones. But yeah, eventually, yeah, I would like to play it. I like games with color. Probably I don't feel much of a connection to black. That's fair. I tend to, and I don't know what to blame this on, but I tend to play games or like at least appreciate worlds that are sort of, you know, bleak and lacking color. You know, wastelands. Like Fallout 3 is, I mean, it's just green and gray all the way through, but I fucking love it. Just something about desolation draws me in. TM2 has a very iconic art style, but in terms of game graphics, yeah, it was pretty lacking. Yeah, I think like graphics and like art are not mutually exclusive. Like you can have one without the other. Or both. It's fucking pouring rain here. I wish. Dude, like living in a desert in the American Southwest, rain is a rare sight. But it makes you appreciate it when it's here. Yeah, I think you and I, Cody, are just not gonna... We're not gonna agree on that, but I respect you. Boy, howdy, do I respect you. You don't like the Rust Belt color palette. No. I guess Canada just has a better relationship with the color wheel than I do. What is going on, friends? God, this is like the slowest playthrough ever. I get so distracted. Like, using half my fucking brain on this. Drew's playing in a wasteland right now. It's true. Fallout New Vegas is actually a real-time depiction of my day-to-day life. And when you want variety, just boot up New Vegas for brown and orange. Yeah, totally. Like, it sounds strange, but like when I played Fallout 4, I was kind of off-put by the colorfulness of it. It just didn't, I don't know, just doesn't fit the vibe. Because like Fallout 1 and 2 are incredibly devoid of color. Like, all of the interesting stuff was in the writing and the world building, not the world itself, I think. Detroit, the level. Yeah, that's a wasteland we can all get behind. Fuck.
And you will remain in this man's army until you are 510 years old. Dismissed!
Thank you for the follow, Sliver Wolf Unit, or Silver Wolf Unit. Dyslexia is not something you want to have on a stream, but that's me. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hoping to grow this Twitch thing up, become an affiliate. Human become Detroit. Am I crazy? Like, the person who made that, David, was it David Cage that made it? Is he problematic in any way? Because I want to play those games, but for some reason people seem to have a hard-on for, like, just crushing that guy, so I don't know if it's for good reason. because like Heavy Rain, I think Fahrenheit something. Like he's got a bunch of games that are interesting, but I don't know if I should play them. You can barely see in this map on online. He's got your headlights on, man. All right, just me and this fucking bag of dicks. Get over here. Repent. Atone for your sins. Thank God. Thank God. You were out of uniform, soldier. Welcome in, Pepino. I'm not sure if I said hi to you yet. Oh, I didn't get Axel. Fuck me. Oh, boy, howdy. All right, well, let's go to... God, I almost want to restart. All right, we'll get him on lap 3. We won't forget. Probably will forget. Happy you aren't making vids on Square Enix games. They put the hammer on my tiny channel and I lost around 380 videos in January. That's insane. I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. Hey, Dragula, look at us go. There needs to be a sales pitch to go on Twitch. There it is. Fucking Rob Zombie. Yeah, that's a shame. I don't know what the deal is with Square Enix and Nintendo, but they seem to be very protective of their brand. They don't want anyone to share it or show it off unless they do it themselves. David Cage is a curiously strange individual. Basically, his games are clunky and try to do too much at once. Interesting. I kind of feel like the games might have been limited because they're just like, interactive stories, essentially. David Cage's, hold on. What? David Cage's friend. That should tell you all you need to know. Okay, understood. Oh, God. Well, there's a secret health on this map, yeah? I can't know if I remember where it is. It's probably somewhere crazy. Cage has said many non-smart things and thinks he's God's gift to cinematic video games. Okay, I see. So he's kind of a Jaffe of sorts. Alright, use our 1 health bridge. If I don't blow up this time. Under the rearway sign next to the jump. Okay, gotcha. Oh, you know what? I do know where it is. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. Now that I remember. So I'm going to get as many weapons as I can. We'll go back for the mega guns there. In my opinion, the Philips CDI games gave Nintendo crippling trust issues and ruined their brains forever. I'm not super well versed on like the history of Nintendo and all that, but I'd imagine that something made them this way. But they do seem to be, I don't know, just very insular. They want everything on their platform to only be on their platform. But they seem to be starting to open up. Like, they're not sharing their games, but they're allowing other games to sort of join them on theirs. Now everybody outside the Nintendo offices is the enemy. Yeah, I get that feeling. I mean, the Switch 2 and all the games being what they are, like, it's just an ultimate... Oh, fuck me. What a waste. That fucking blow. Just kill me. Outlaw, just take me out. Oh, Jesus. Alright, whatever. Whatever, dude. Fred Martin, welcome in. Hey, yo, Drew in chat, what's up? Hope you're all doing well. I thought I was doing well, but then I played as Brimstone. Now my whole day has been torn asunder. Okay, Darkseid got destroyed. I don't know how. I'm gonna guess it has something to do with the bridge hole. The bridge hole is our friend. Nintendo first wanted to work with Sony to make CD consoles. They betrayed Sony for Philips, ended up with a crummy console, and made Sony create the PlayStation. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, it was like the PlayStation was Nintendo at first. I forgot about that. What the fuck is the appeal to Pokemon? I don't know. I never played Pokemon. Like, Nintendo was a huge blind spot for me. I was always more Xbox and PlayStation when it came to, gaming as a child. I never owned a Nintendo console until I got my wife a Switch for Christmas a couple years ago, but I haven't played it. It's mostly for her, but yeah, I think Pokemon's deal is like it's a turn-based RPG essentially, but it's more whimsical and colorful for children, I suppose. That's the only thing I can think of. What else I can think of is getting a secret health that I desperately need. Oh, is Strix leaving? Hold on, I might have missed that. Okay, I gotta run and finish working for the day. Okay, Trix, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. It really means a lot as I crush the hopes and dreams. All these fucking people. Okay, we can do this. Oh, thank God. It's in the tunnel. I know the spot. Okay, I did find it, Thumpa. Thank you. Also, welcome in, Thumpa. I don't know if I said hi to you. I hope you're doing well. Jackalope, welcome in. Hello, Drew and friends. We're all friends here. Except for the Zooter Sweet Tooth. I'm not going to chase him. I have nothing. I have nothing to offer. Though, to be fair, Nintendo PlayStation is a little more nuanced than that. Sony snuck stuff in their contract that would own any Sony Nintendo game Sony made for. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I think Nintendo is very litigious, I guess is the right word to put it. They're very smart about that, but I think they're always towing the line for going too far. I think they finally did. I watch you on YouTube, but came to give you a follow on Twitch. I appreciate that, seriously. Yeah, it means a lot. Any support is welcome, but certainly on Twitch is the place to do it right now. God, I wish you can use the two different health bridges on this map. You only get the one. Absolutely brutal. Man, speedruns affiliate. No, I mean, it should be, that should be Puck. I mean, in 9 days, I think it took him to get to affiliate. Just fucking crazy.
They've sent me a moron. Outstanding.
Thank you for the follow, Wayne. Much appreciated. It's Dwayne. Dwayne? Dwayne. All right. Thank you for the follow. But yes, Goodrich, I do have a Twitch, and you can access it from the Twisted Metal Federation, because for some reason, I guess if you Google Decidu or search Decidu on Twitch, it doesn't come up all that nice. No idea why. Nintendo keeps raising the price point of games and all other companies to follow suit. Yeah, it's really dangerous when, I guess, the person leading the way on all that stuff is that greedy, because they're just going to give excuses to other companies to do the same. And not that I don't think Nintendo's games are worth, that much. Like, I think when they release their heavy hitters, I think they're absolutely worth, everything they're asking for. Whether it's like a Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom type of thing. But when you have other companies that aren't making such high quality products and they're charging $80, $90, $100, then absolutely it is a trend I don't want to continue. Death Wish from YouTube. Enjoy your black today, Drew. Gotta run. Good luck. Thanks for stopping by. It really does mean a lot. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day as well. By today's money, I paid $120 for Super Mario RPG on the SNES. Yeah, I mean, not that I want games to be more expensive, but if they want to charge, from 60 to 70, I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I think just, because of inflation, games have gotten cheaper, relatively speaking, so maybe it's not that. Enjoy your black today, Dre. I will. God damn it, I will. Let's just finish this off. Let's do this in silence. Not roadkill again, dude. You gotta be shitting me. Oh god, he will fucking end me. Okay, thank god. Enjoy your whites too. What am I supposed to say? Oh boy. Minion's gonna be a pain. At the same time, PlayStation games are $40. That's hard to believe. You know what's crazy too? I sort of shilled for Claire Obscure last stream, but it's only $50. At least that's the last time I saw it. It's not even a full price game. It's fucking crazy.
Every follow is one more dead alien dirtbag.
Oh hey, this song. I thought I was the one who liked it. Okay, are you shitting me, Cody? Are you just trying to be cool and edgy? All right, Sempiternal is one of the defining albums of 2013. I don't want to hear it. Only one who likes this song. It may bring me the horizon. Put him on the map. Okay, what's going on with the Minion? I see clipping through the ground. Yeah, it's a budget title and seems great. If you play it, it does not feel like a budget title. It feels like a AAA. I mean, it's not. I guess the scope is not as big as what we expect from AAA, but man, it is just incredible. That's a game I would pay $100 for, 100%.
I was eaten, but this Minion Ussie was hitting different.
Okay, I got the shield, thank God. Hey Drew, did you know the new upcoming Mafia game is $60 for a premium version, which I think is an FU to Nintendo? I did not know that. There's a new Mafia coming up? That's cool to know. I love Mafia 2. I didn't play Mafia 3. I played the definitive version of Mafia 1. Loved it. And of course 2 is goated, but 3 I never got a chance to play. Mafia the Old Country, that's what it's called. I do remember now. Yeah, I love the Mafia games. But I think it's because of the characters. Like, I mean, obviously, like, the Mafia stuff is neat, but, I mean, I love Vito, I love, you know, Joe and Tommy in the first game. Just excellent characters. Yeah, Expedition 33 looks great. It may save the game industry. I mean, it saved it in my soul. Like, I was really down on games, and, man, it saved me from the abyss, from jumping off into video game unalive land, where I just gave up completely. But no, it saved me. It's my game of the century. I fucking love it so much. That was a little premature. I should not have climaxed on Minion just then. Should have saved up. I might buy a Switch 2 in fall, but I don't have the first Switch, that's why. Yeah, I don't really have a strong opinion on... But isn't Expedition 33 gaps French? It is. It's very French. It's probably the Frenchest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Yeah, that one was for you, Zen. Climaxed on Minion? Ayo, that Minion ussy, man. Gotta hit it hard. Look, Nick, he's a certified hater of turn-based games. It's a turn-based game, but it has a lot of, like, I'll call it, like, Souls-esque elements, where it's, like, there's parrying and dodging and stuff during combat. There's quick-time events, so it's very engaging. So it's pretty much just you get to attack the way you want to, but when you defend, it's very, very engaging. I would like to play it on stream at some point, but we'll see. Yeah, it has real-time elements. Yeah, it's fucking excellent. But I do enjoy turn-based games, so maybe I'm a little biased. Okay, we got through the first part easily. Come on, Drew, you're supposed to be shooting enemies, not climaxing on them. You know, I think you and I have a very different definition of shooting, my friend. I don't know how we can reconcile that. Not the French again. What hasn't the French done? Jeez. I have a lot of things going through my head that are not.
The Sky Daddy, but this ain't it.
I do fuck hard. Everyone should fuck hard with the Sky Daddy. I think Gen Alpha Brain Rot can do a lot for Christianity. Thank you for the follow, Dilrod92. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Welcome to the following bunch. Duke Nukem ushering you in. I saw something at turn-based. I hate turn-based where it's just people standing around punching each other until somebody dies. Until somebody falls down. Gotcha. Okay. Chat got ahead of me there. Yeah, so I like turn-based where it is like that because a lot of strategy goes involved to it, like planning out your attacks ahead of time. But I think mixing that with real-time elements is what makes Clair Obscur so special, that I think anyone can really enjoy it because there's a lot of timing involved and stuff. I don't know. But like Slay the Spire is one that's been very important to me in my turn-based adventure. If anyone remembers on the PS2, this is going way back, Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters Coliseum is, I think, what really inspired me, like gave me that itch with turn-based. And ever since then, I've been just trying to find games that scratch that itch. Being told not to call him Sky Daddy makes me want to call him Sky Daddy even more. That's right. That era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Games were goated. That's the only one I played was the Capsule Monster Coliseum. I know nothing about the other ones. Okay, we already got manslaughter. So my job is just to survive. Objective, survive. Not a fan of turn-based either. Never played Final Fantasy. I didn't play Final Fantasy either. But I'm someone who really loves like story and world building and all that stuff. And a lot of those, you know, turn-based JRPGs and stuff, they tend to like have very strong characters and very strong writing. And so I think maybe I'm stomaching the turn-based stuff just to get to that point. But I don't know. I know I'm not alone. Jew as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player is not something I would have guessed. I wouldn't say I'm like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. As a kid, like I enjoyed the cards because of the art and stuff. But the Capsule Monster Coliseum is like the only time I played a game of it. I tried to play Forbidden Memories on PS1, but it was too hard for me. Like that game is just brutal in difficulty. As an Atlas game enjoyer, turn-based games are choice. See, okay, that's where you and I think, you know, I'm going to get off that freeway right there because I tried to play Persona 5 last week. I played like 15 hours of it, and just the combat did not work for me. I couldn't do anything with it. And maybe it's because I was coming so fresh off of Clair Obscur that like nothing really felt right or good if it wasn't exactly that. But no, I couldn't connect with it. The characters are cool, I guess. Cringy voice acting is it's a great game. Final Fantasy X. Yeah, that's another part that I don't really know if I can stomach Final Fantasy, because there's like, what, 15,000 games? And they're all very different. Who knows where to start? I don't. Oh, Drew, did you remember Axel? I did not. No, we got to do it on, I guess, the next one. Because I'm an idiot. Totally forgot. Also, shout out to Wage War, which Nick got me onto them. Would not have discovered them otherwise, but they're excellent. God, I got 4 people left. This is fucking crazy. 4th round, yeah. It'll take all the way through this strain to finally unlock Axel. Not a single Final Fantasy has ever been the final one. Yeah, it's a very misleading name, for sure. And what's even funnier is, like, there's, like, sequels. It'd be like Final Fantasy X-2. Like, it's just the most fucked up naming scheme I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what connective tissue they have to each other, but I think at some point you just gotta call it something else. Alright, Axel, just you and me, buddy. On this little fucked up ramp. Here we go. Top 5 game of all time easy. What, Final Fantasy? Crazy. Should have called it 10.5. Fuck. Like, I'm okay with a game being a sort of anthology that doesn't necessarily connect one game to the next. Like, Fallout in a lot of ways is an anthology. Like, Fallout 1 to 2 has very little in common other than just the world it shares. And I'm fine with that. Like, the characters are very different, the story's different. Like, the main character is different. Like, that's fine to me. But at least, like, have the world be the same, or the characters. I don't know if that's true for Final Fantasy. Alright, I don't want to die. I see your Final Fantasy X-2 and raise you. Hold on. Kingdom Hearts 33, 1/3 Dream Drop Distance Remix or whatever. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is one that's really intimidated me as well. I played the first one, but that's about it. Let's get some more health here. Good lord, Kingdom Hearts naming schemes are a nightmare. It seems to be on purpose. I think they do it just to fuck with people, just to see if they're a real fan. Can you decipher the naming scheme? If you can't, you don't deserve to play. They're called Final Fantasy because the company that made them was going bankrupt. They had enough money and resources to make one last game. That game was their Final Fantasy, and it worked. That sounds like a story like made up by a marketing department, but I believe it. We had one last chance to show the world what we can do. But I think game devs, when their back's against the wall, is probably the most dangerous thing in art. Because there are a lot of games that I think really benefit from that situation. Morrowind being one of them. I'm not doing drive-in movie. I thought about it. Not doing it. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I'm opening a drink. God forbid I fucking hydrate. Back into it. A beer, yeah, fucking 10:30 in the morning, yeah, hell yeah. Right before I go to work, yeah, let's do it. But Morrowind saved Bethesda Game Studios. No other way to put it. But I think in a lot of ways it could break a studio as well. Well, I gotta change my something's off here. Okay. I think it's good. Couldn't hear my mic for a second. It was very quiet. Rip it and rip it. Yeah, boys. If I was drinking a beer, I wouldn't tell you guys. Because then you might tell my superiors. Come in fucking wasted. Or who knows, maybe they're watching right now. I have no idea. Oh, thank God the power mist is back. For a moment I thought you said Beeria. Don't even know what the fuck that is, man. Beer for breakfast. That sounds like a Kid Rock song. Or not, that's Drunk in the Morning is what I'm thinking of. Streamer fire. Fired from my streaming job and my regular job. Wow. What horror. I thought I'd be out of distance, but no. Well, let's go with the blang. With a bang. Blaze? Bang blaze. Open a can of Drew Weiser. Hell yeah. Fuck me. Just put an order for Dairy Queen at watching Drew play with Twisted Metal Black. Today's a good day. I'm glad I can be part of someone's good day. But I think what's important is that I'm part of my own good day. Ooh, that is a lot of people. That is loud as fuck. Holy shit. If you got eardrums, I apologize. For those of you who don't, I don't know. Keep doing you, man. Only 2 people, huh? Okay. More of a fan of Drew Light myself. If I was a beer, I don't know what kind of beer I'd be. I think that's a question we need to ask ourselves. You don't know yourself till you know what beer you'd be. God bless America. Oh, Jesus. Okay, she's taken care of. Holy lightning stereo sound. I don't know why that sound has to be so alarming. Like, no other sound in the game I think is that loud. Oh, jeez, waste all my fucking mega gun ammo. The chat is popping off. Thank you all for being here. Sharing in this moment with me. God, I don't want to lose. I got 6 opponents left. I died once. Not working out well. Okay. Here's my strat. We're gonna hide. Gonna be a coward. Oh, Hez, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Anytime I can hear Sergeant Dornan, it's a good day. Okay, thank God you're dead. Oh no. God, I'm so bad at this game. I'm bad at video games. Learjack, welcome in. Hi, Drew and Chad. Hope it's going well. It's going extremely well. We're all enjoying this moment together. Welcome to Camp Navarro. So you're the new replacement. Welcome in, Ada. Okay, who's lower? Oh, Yellow Jacket. Fucking toast, dude. Toast or strudels. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, Grimby. Grimbo, buddy. How about you and I walk hand in hand into oblivion? Why don't you die? What is preventing you? Thank you. Holy shit. Get repented, dork. Okay, we gotta protect ourselves here. Sweet formers, ice cream in disguise. I'd play that. I'd play the shit out of that. So you're playing as the worst character in the game, so it's fair. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. Oh, God. I'm out of here. Like and subscribe to Drew's channel. I will consider making another Twisted Metal game. That's the only thing keeping him. He's had one locked and loaded for years. He's just waiting for you to subscribe. You're all just too afraid of a new Twisted Metal game. Alright, we gotta avoid Crazy 8. Get to the secret health. If I'm patient enough, I can maybe get the one on the helicopter. Thank God. Thank you, helicopter. Sins confessed, bitch. That'd be a good redeem. See, this is what I'm talking about. This map without gas ribbies can cheese his ass to deal with. It's true, but at least it has a health bridge. That's the only thing keeping me from not going to drive-in movie. Or keeping me from going to drive movie. There we go. Hooray. And we'll join them all. No! Why do you keep me from jumping off? What a shame. I don't know why I'm saving. Who cares? Okay, IKF, I'm gonna go cook. Hope you have a good day there. Thank you for joining. Twisted Metal 2012 sequel win with his daughter as Sweet Tooth. I could see that. I think they wanted to set up a sequel. There's a lot of different threads that never got sort of tied up at the end. It's wishful thinking, I think. Part of me thinks that wishful thinking is what got them in trouble. Like, they should have given everything they got into the one game. And if it worked out, great.
They've sent me a moron. Outstanding.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Learjack. Much appreciated. I'm going to turn up the alerts just a tiny bit. That way we can hear Sergeant Dornan. You ever played Forsaken or Forsaken 64? It's a first-person spaceship-like vehicle combat game. No, I haven't. So I thought you said Forspoken at first, and I was like, oh god, no, I have not. Why would you ask me that? Forsaken, gotcha. Different game altogether. Yeah, a foreskin. Okay, we're all in different pages here. Let's all get on the same page. Oh, thank you, Sweet Tooth. What a kind-hearted gentleman you are. I didn't know you were on Twitch. Yeah, I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube. I'm just trying to do the multi-thing there. And the great thing about Twitch is I can play music during the live stream. The VOD won't have anything, but at least while you're here hanging with us, you can listen to some jams. Which is, oh, come on. No! God damn it, you were so close. How do you do that? God, if only Brimstone was a thicker boy. That guy would be careening towards Earth. Like a metal meteor shower. They didn't want a sequel to Black, it burnt them out. I think, like, if you're a game developer and you built Twisted Metal Black, like, there's a lot of things in this game that aren't necessarily unique to car combat, like all the different stories in the world and stuff. Like, wouldn't you want to create something that was more than just, like, cars shooting each other? Like, it just seems like a lot of wasted effort for just, you know, ultimately a fighting game with cars. Oh, thank you, Darkside. Dope AF. Let's fucking go. Jaylee, welcome in. Good to see you again. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Okay, there was a Discord notification that went through. I desperately hope that no one heard that. I don't want to taint my fucking stream with that. That's amateur shit. Hopefully those all make it safely. Oh, come on. Find his ass, dude. Find that Transformer's ass. Alright, hold on. God damn it. It shouldn't come through, but I'll have to find a way to turn that off. Okay, we're in business, boys. We did it. Because my dumbass turned off streamer mode for one specific thing, and then I forgot to turn it back on. But we're all good now. Ah, jeez, hold on one sec. I have IRL stuff to deal with for just a moment. Alright, good stuff. I played this for the first time in like over a month since I've been playing Crash Team Racing. So far I've beaten Roadkill, Manslaughter, Crazy 8, and Spectre. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, this game is just always so satisfying to come back to after a little while. I think at least once a year I want to go back and play as every character. Like minimum. Oh, okay, we got Shadow, thank God. Now Windows will follow suit. Yeah, just start making noises. My computer needs to do its job and just start making random noises. After TM3 and 4, I have to take a break for a few tastes. Yeah, that's one that I can't really just play ad nauseum. This one, 2012, I can probably deal with. But yeah, 3 and 4, no thanks. Especially 4. Alright, who's next? Axel, buddy, you want to just, I don't know, maybe just chill the fuck out for a moment? Never mind. Sweet Tooth's on the hunt. Dude, that should have fucking killed you. Come on, man. Thank you. Way to connect, Repent Man. The little man doing his job, finally. Dude, you are on 1 HP. Fucking come on. Dude, how did he get a health from the helicopter? I just want to kill you with machine guns, man. Alright, this is just pain. Sparktimus Prime, welcome in. Howdy, y'all. Howdy yourself. Hope you're doing well. Come on. Yes, let's go. No one has ever intentionally turned on Windows sticky keys. It's a fact. I've never... Like, I've seen it come up. You press, like, the shift key 5 times or whatever. But I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's for. Is it just to annoy people? Just to make me pay? Yeah, Brimstone's gonna be rough. Oh, it's Brimstone. I feel bad for you. You shouldn't. I mean, this is the price I pay. I didn't get Axel my first time around. This is my punishment. It's for the old... What does it do? What do sticky keys do? Oh, come on, little man. You didn't even try. You didn't even fucking try, man. Alright, we gotta... If Crazy can just drive off, I can deal with the rest of them. No, 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 fuck me. Why do I keep going up that ramp? I'm tempting fate every time I do it. Oh, pain. It's my fault. Twisted Dark Productions, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a good day. A good Twisted Metal day. I just need to get weapons. I need to stop fighting with no weapons. Or not. Or I can crash through a church. We're on Brimstone's home turf right now. I think you just gotta kill the reticle that didn't lock on. Never seen that before. Yeah, I was trying to like turn around and have it work, but... It did. Not the way I wanted. Fuck TVP. TDP is where it's at. You know, okay, I know we talk a lot of junk about TVP, but I think his non-TM stuff is pretty good. So I don't want to shit on him too much. But some of the TM takes are kind of ridiculous. But maybe if I was like so steeped in the other stuff he talks about, maybe I'd feel the same way, but at least with TM, I'm like, geez, this is rough. Reduces the need to hold down multiple keys simultaneously for people with arthritis. Okay. Well, I don't know. Accessibility is always a good thing. Can't complain about that, but don't bother me with it. Thanks, Drew. Yeah, today's been pretty slow. Spent last night finally putting together a new video, though, so that's good. Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, Twisted Art Production is the guy that does the fan-made Twisted Metal stories on their channel. They're always excellent. Always a good fun. They put more thought into the endings than I think Jaffe or... Fuck. Scott Campbell ever did. Dude. Like, why is this happening to me? Bad to serve as of an El Camino, if that's the case. So, I thought it was an El Camino. Someone said it was something else. It was some other half-truck, but I'm not certain. To me, it's an El Camino. He was a jerk to you guys about making content on TM, so I don't like him. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, because it was never directed towards me. And I think their YouTube channel, like, bio description, whatever, it says, like, it's, like, often imitated or something like that. Like, making reference that people keep taking his ideas as if he owns the concept of talking about, you know, Twisted Metal, God of War, Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that. I think it's a Ranchero. It could be. Yeah, I mean, I think that the go-to for any, like, car that's also half-truck is just to say, oh, God damn it. Oh, wow, what hops. But also, like, these cars cannot be, like, one-to-one representations of real cars, otherwise it'd be, you know, a copyright deal, so I'm sure it's a mishmash of a lot of things. Just for legality's sake. And also, like, the creative liberties. I'm sure they want, like, you know, to do their own thing with it anyway. Alright, come on, Yellow Jacket. I'm sorry, Kohallo. It just has to be this way. Whoa, 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 no! I realized my mistake, but it was too late. I'm gonna shoot if Brimstone's a Ford. Spoken like a true American. You know what Ford stands for, don't you? Fucked on the road. Fuck me on the road, Daddy. Get balls. It's my dream. That's what we all came here for. Oh, fuck off. Come on. There we go. Full of rubbish defects, it's true. Yeah, that does remind me of the King of the Hill. You know what Ford stands for, don't you? Fix it again, Tony. That's Fiat, you dumbass. What a great show. Underrated. King of the Hill. I mean, I love The Simpsons. I love, like, Futurama and stuff, but man, King of the Hill, underrated. Me, not underrated. Overrated, if anything. Should have been roadkill. Alright, this time we gotta lock in. No more fucking around. If I start fucking around, it's say mean things to me. Come on, Sweet Tooth. Get over here. King of the Hill is a show I had to become an adult to appreciate. Yeah, it's the same. Like, it's much more subtle, I think, than like Simpsons or like a Family Guy, stuff like that, where it's more in your face about the jokes, but King of the Hill is more toned down, but just as clever, just as funny. Oh god, why do I keep reading? Why do I keep trying to read? When all it does is hurt me. Jeez. It's alright. I'm my own final boss. I like the bad guy in the back. I always thought when I was a kid that it wasn't like a person back there. I thought it was just like a giant like bag of like shit or mud or something. But no, it's actually a human being squirming, begging for their life. Oh, get wrecked, dude. Okay, she deserved that. We're fucking your game up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna blame it on. I'm gonna blame it on you guys. It's definitely not me. It's definitely not my own skill issue that I have to work through. It's you guys. It's never my fault. I'm the streamer. I'm always right. My ego knows no bounds. Y'all heard him. He can't read chat right now. Everyone use language. Use all the naughty words that I had to turn off for a moment. Don't want to upset the Sky Daddy. Just because I'm not watching chat doesn't mean the Sky Daddy isn't. You're never safe. You provide the skill, we provide the issues. No, I got enough issues of my own. I realize I'm just not good at video games, I think, in general, which is maybe why turn-based combat games sort of speak to me, because I don't need to be good, I just need to be, like, not a complete dumbass. I can take my time with it. Well, Automod is having a smoke break. I had to turn it off for a moment. For this stream at least, so I could figure out why I was being so shitty about things. We had to put it in timeout. We had to mod the auto mod. Oh, fuck. Thought I lined it up perfectly. Okay, this guy's done. No shot, no chance. I need to stream this game at some point. Go for it, yeah, definitely. I think that the more the merrier when it comes to Twisted Metal combat content. Can't have enough. Come on, Minion Nussie. I think it has to be redeemed, Minion Nussie.
3 months.
Oh, there it goes.
Yacht house. It was the longest I'd ever edged.
I like that one. That's a good one. No, where I had the same issues. What? Okay, you cannot tell me the little guy just did not connect.
I was eaten, but this Minion Nussie was hitting different.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Pepino. Giving us a little Minion Nussie in our lives. We'll get through this at some point. Oh, get fucking cannonball, dude. Holy shit, I've never seen that happen before. In that way, at least. Like, he got hit fucking midair. I want to see the fucking hang time on that one. Yeah, fuck Axel. I need to add that one. I don't want to steal Dalmax's thunder. Dalmax. I don't want to steal his thunder on the fuck Axel thing, but I think it's something we all need to have in our lives.
Fuck you, devil!
That one's from Twisted Metal 2012. All the different like gunners you can have in your car. They just say random shit. If you like shoot him in the head, like a point blank shot with a shotgun or a sniper rifle, then they say that. Fuck you, devil. Suck Satan's balls is a good one. Underrated little details in that game. Okay, so dark side I shouldn't worry about too much because they're going to fall off on their own. It's what they're good at. It's the only thing they're good at. Alright, after this playthrough, I'm going to use the restroom as well. And I take a little tiny break. Alright, Crazy 8, just you and me, you son of a bitch. How about fuck Grim? I don't have problems with Grim for the most part, at least not that I can remember. I think he's just as annoying as everybody else. But Axel I tend to always have trouble with. Where did... Oh, Darkseid did die, okay. I was like half serious that they would like fall off the map. Oh, Nickelback, hell yeah, dude. I didn't really play 2012 much, I shouldn't have a copy. It's worth it. The biggest problem with 2012, obviously, is that you can't play it on anything but a PS3. You can emulate, of course, but good luck with that on PS3. Axel the Axhole. It's true. He's always a nuisance. In this game, he's not, like, super powerful. I don't think I die to Axel very much. He's just, for some reason, he's, like, highly maneuverable. He's like a fucking fighter jet. AK, my thought, welcome in. Hello, have a good day. Hope we're having a good day as well. Glad to have all these people here joining me in this glorious game. Game that I enjoy. Chad Kroger almost got my homie fired. Is that true? Is that a true story? There we go. There we go. Come on. Thank God. Food just got here, so going to be lurking while I nom. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Appreciate the lurk. Hope you enjoy your food as well. Dairy Queen is fucking goated. I don't get enough Dairy Queen in my life, to be honest. My wife is vegan, so anything that doesn't have a lot of vegan options we tend to stay away from. But Dairy Queen is great. There we go. Hell yeah. You ever find a consistent niche for Axel stats? Yeah, I think in Twisted Metal 2, that's like his best version. Just a fucking rolling apocalypse for which there is no equal. But in this game, he's fine. Twisted Metal 3 is fine. I think he's just too cool of a character to avoid, but yeah, they don't really know what to do with him most of the time. Oh, come on, man. That sucks. Let's finish this guy off. Come on, tanker, thank you. Climax has been achieved. Warhawk shield destroyed. Unfortunately, all the weapons here suck ass. Are you having fun yet? I'd like to think so. I wish we lived closer to our vegan wives, could eat together, and me and you could chow on some burgers. That'd be sick, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah, well, if you're ever near me, remember you're you. Gotta make it happen. The Twisted Boys. Oh, I just nuked that fucking pedestrian, man. He did not deserve that. We can probably finish this guy off with just machine guns. Beautiful. Well done, everybody. Play us off, Nickelback. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. Holy shit, we're back. I just realized that on the YouTube side, it's going to be just utter silence in the Be Right Back screen because there's no music, which is pretty ominous. For that, I apologize. The only thing I can offer is just to go to the Twitch side where there's tunes. Alright, now it's time for us to get Axel. I will not forget this time. I promise you. And we're going to use... I don't know who. Who's a good person to use? I like Darkseid. Let's go for it. Blame Metallica. I blame Metallica for a lot of things. And very few times am I right. But that sounds like a good reason. YouTube chat is lit though, so I can't blame them for staying there. Yeah, 100%. I mean, there's both for a reason. It's to give you options, and if your option is to choose that, go for it. But if only I can play live music, that'd be sick. I would be able to if the VOD would take out the music like it does on Twitch, but it does not. When Kala takes a break, I always put the BRB pin message, but you got a screen already. Yeah, it's a very simple screen, but I do have one. Oh, that's so satisfying. I appreciate the help, though, Thumpa. Means a lot that I have people in here looking out for me. I know that the world may seem like an apocalypse, but there's always someone's hand to hold, so thank you. Well, technically, you're always right to blame Metallica. Thank you. Thank you for enabling my behavior. I personally think we need to shame the YouTube side because simply the fact they aren't here makes them kind of different. You know what? I think that I need to realize that the Twitch side, anyone that's here is making a big effort to come here versus on YouTube. Like everyone, like most of my audience is going to be on YouTube, I think, just by default, because that's where all my content is. So to drag people away from that to come to the Twitch side, I think it's kind of asking a lot. So I appreciate anybody who does that. Alright, I'm going for the kill. Yeah! Fuck yeah, dude, that's so satisfying. Oh. Sorry, any sort of subtlety doxmate is going to be lost on me if I'm reading it cold off the chat, so I apologize. But I will judge them. I will not judge you. They are different. Or the Discord noises. So I did turn off the Discord noises, I think. I sure hope I did. Can you hear the squeaky chair on the purple side, though? Oh, interesting. That's a shame. I'm sorry about that. YouTube told me you were streaming, so I came to Twitch to watch. Is that what should be? Is what God intended. But my chair is squeaky, and I resent it for that. Oh, that was a tricky one. Come on, Sweet Tooth. Oh, get reticled. I wish the special was a bit more powerful, because I want to do a bit more damage than that, but that's okay. 90% of what I say is satire. Noted. Duly noted. I promise, I have a sense of humor. I understand jokes. Squeaky chair has an element of realism. Yeah, I sure hope so. But it's very unbecoming of a big streamer boy like myself. You ever hear a squeaky chair on Nick's stream? Absolutely not. He has class. But every time I move, it's just like a fucking cacophony of plastic. Just yelling out in horror. Oh god, why can't I jump? Why is jump tied to energy in this game? You hear in my mind all the time, we chill. Thank you. Thank you all for accepting me. You can take me at my worst, and I'll try to give you my best. Oh, you're fucking toast, dude. You son of a bitch. How dare you avoid my ram. And attention any feds in chat. Have a day, somewhat. Nick sits on one of those yoga balls. That's how classy he is. It's true. I've seen it. He's showing me behind the scenes. What I do, the person I want to see like behind the scenes is Doll Mask, because they have like a. I always thought Drew was a squeaky chair. That's my father. My father was a squeaky chair. I'm half squeaky chair. But Doll Mask has a redeem on their channel where if you, it's like fucking 15,000 channel points or something, which is, you know, pretty crazy. But you can redeem Tactical Skirt, where they will go and put on a skirt. You can't see it because they don't use a cam, or I don't think they're going to take a picture of it as well. But they do it. and I'm very curious about it. It's haunted me forever. Okay, we're not going to forget... Yeah, tactical skirt. We're not going to forget Mr. Axel this time. We won't. I won't allow myself. Nick sits on balls? Ayo. It's his favorite pastime. And right now he's eating Dairy Queen. He has no way to defend himself. It's a perfect time to strike. Just gonna spam Axel in chat every now and then. I need it. Just treat me like that lady in 50 First Dates. My memory is Swiss cheese. But the power of love will see it through. Son of a bitch. Let's just get it now. I hate getting it when there's all these people, but we can do it. We can hang. Alright. Let's go for the one shot. Alright, let's do volume. One of those has to hit. Oh, thank God. I wish Darkside Special didn't need a cryptic tech to make it worth using. Playing a semi should feel big and dumb. Yeah, and they nailed it in DM1. Like, Darkside there is just absolutely perfect for ramming. I mean, their special sucks, but everything else about him's great. Good armor, good ram. There we go, we got it. Axel Pow, Axel Pow, Axel Power. What the fuck was that noise? I don't think there's an environmental on this map. Why do I have this? What is the purpose? Also, shout out to Ice 9 Kills, man. I've seen them live like 3 times now. Every time, just fucking kill it. Such a great band. Just use Warhawk. Warhawk is honestly a very good car in this game, but I think it takes an incredible amount of skill to realize. That is the try-hard vehicle in this game. Emerson, welcome in. Sorry I missed you there for a moment. But I hope you're doing well. It's always a treat to have all the regulars here. You watch your girl's favorite movie ever and it's just a woman cheating on her significant other. Hey, yo. Caked Axel is best Axel. Yeah, I'll never forgive how in Twisted Metal 3, like, they moved all the characters to be, like, fully 3D models, and yet somehow Axel's ass got, like, less cakey. Explain that to me. What have they done to my boy? Not to mention Black's engine just doesn't handle collisions well. I think it does. It has some weight to it that I like. And I like that it sort of does feel rigid. Versus like Twisted Metal 3 and 4 feel more like, I don't know, wide open. But, dude, you did not just fucking do that to me, Junkyard Dog. Time to get some health. And then I think in Twisted Metal 4, I'm assuming Axel's ass got, you know, much less impressive there too, but because he's all covered in metal, just an extra layer between us and the cake. No thanks. Who's left on here? I got 4 people left. Who the fuck are they? It's like Sweet Tooth Spectre, Roadkill. Fucking Roadkill. It's always him. Why is it always you? Don't you have better stuff to do? Can't you go be fucking whatever you are, a gang member somewhere else? Don't they have a clubhouse you could fuck off to? There should be a way to enable TM1 physics in every other game so we can see more vehicle hurricanes. Why does that happen? Is that a glitch or is that supposed to happen in those games? Because it always throws me off when like Darkside starts doing like a fucking tailspin. Okay, good, it's Brimstone. I thought for a moment it might be Sweet Tooth, but we're okay. Yeah, I kind of got him. Oh, fuck, I thought that was a fire missile. Fucking gas can, I was reading chat. Whoops. I think it's supposed to be spinning out. I mean, just... oh, it's adorable what old game devs did back in the day. Just try to represent certain things. Come on. There we go. Oh, no, we're out of that. Okay. No more health bridge. Okay, I know Grim's gonna kill me, but if I can lure him into a trap, I will. You could do the spin too, but it involves hitting like 4 buttons at once. Fuck that, dude. Oh, did I hit him? Oh, thank God. Okay, I deserve that. I had that coming. Ooh, you know, I should do highway loop next time so I can get the secret level that's there. I forgot to get that the other time. I don't think that worked. I don't think I got the ram there. Because this game has a weird relationship with ramming. I guess it's trying to avoid what Twisted Metal 1 did, where, like, if you get a ram on somebody and you get kind of like stuck, your collision's stuck together, it does like 1,000 rams in a second and just annihilates them. In this game, there's a cooldown, so if you run into somebody, it takes a couple seconds before you can do ram damage again. But it also applies to Darkseid Special, which means if I bump into somebody, it will do nothing until I wait a couple of seconds. Which is probably the biggest downside for her. Okay. There we go. We did it. We got Axel. Oh, boy. Alright, highway loop. Let's go take out that gas container. Although I do struggle with that gas container sometimes, because if it blows up on the way to its destination, it just ruins the whole thing. Saint 318, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I see you're a Dessa dude. Thank you so much for the extra support. Enjoy your Nuka-Cola bottle. So the only emojis I have available to me are what's on YouTube if you're a Dessa dude. Which is a shame, but if I become a Twitch affiliate, then we'll be able to have some stuff there too. Be an absolute joy. Okay, I was trying to maybe get a reticle to land there, but no. Ooh, that was close. Holy shit. There we go. You're supposed to slide with Darkseid to do more damage with the ram, but I can never pull it off that well. Let's give it a shot, because, yeah, I don't... Whenever Dollmask talks about Darkseid, it's always a T-slide bonus. Like, that should have been it, right? Was that not a fucking T-slide bonus? Whatever, man. I don't need your approval, game. I'm my own man. Going for it again, though. It's more when than if. Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to get too presumptuous here. You know, I could get, you know, I could have so much trouble streaming that I give up completely right at the finish line for affiliates. So I'm not gonna tempt fate. I always chose Darkseid too. They're good. They're not my favorite. I love the story, obviously, but as a character, they're just fine. Okay, what the fuck? The fuck just happened there? Alright, son of a bitch, get over here. Somehow hitting them with your gas tank does more damage than your cop car battering ram. You know, that's a good point. Oh no, she has like little I-beams on the side. So she strapped some sort of armor to it, so we're okay there. Give me that health. Let me gobble it up. Slurp it all up. Electric goodness. Oh, fuck. I was trying to push them both into it. But at least I killed him. Fine. Way overkill, though. Fucking weapon of mass destruction. Your stupid monkey brain wants to ram with a big object on the front, though. I mean, yeah, obviously, like, when you ram something, you would think it'd have more momentum just going in a straight line, but, like, wasting, like, momentum going, like, to the side, like, turning, you'd think there'd be less energy involved in the collision. I'm not a physicist or anything, but I think the game is just trying to play tricks on us. Southwest Warrior, welcome in. Hey, Drew, how's it going? It's going well. Couldn't be any better. We're playing Twisted Metal Black on a wonderful Monday morning. Maybe the idea is you're hitting that with more surface area? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess it'd be more blunt. But you'd think concentrating more energy into one spot would be more powerful than spreading it across a wider surface area, but again, I'm not a physicist or anything of the sort. In fact, I'm very stupid. Darkseid Special definitely should be way more damage for the risk involved. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if they had any less armor, they would be impossible to use, probably. Just making the longer the distance covered, the more damage you do. Oh, actually, I forgot about that aspect of it. 100%. Yeah, so maybe I should not do it so close. Because that's a good risk-reward. Is that the further away you are, because it's harder to aim, because you can't really steer. And these guys are a moving target. T-Slide looks cool. More cooler, more better. It's true. I think you've actually nailed it. That's Jaffe's thinking 100%. Like, jokes aside, like, I think that's genuinely how he thinks about things. Which, in terms of video games, like, makes perfect sense. Alright, I think I can get Kohallo if I can sneak up on him. That should have done way more, dude. Come on. Absolutely horrible. You're putting yourself close to the enemy and you may not even connect. Yeah, it's true. I don't know. Like, ramming in a car combat game should be a given. And if a character is, like, by definition better at it than others, you think that, I don't know, do a little bit more damage than it does. No, that was the wrong one. Fuck. Alright, gas can it is. Alright. No, Kohallo, get away. Get away from it. Gotta babysit this thing. Holy goddamn. Oh, I had mega guns, that's why. I was like, holy shit, that was fucking powerful. Dude, did Junkyard Dog fucking kill it? You son of a bitch. What is wrong with you? Who made you this way? Oh, because your wife cheated on you? With a fucking pilot, you're gonna take it out on me? A fucking truck driver? Different profession, dumbass. Ruining my fucking secret Easter egg hunt. Get out of here. Fuck me, man. That's why I wait till it's the last one, because I gotta babysit it. I wasn't ready for it. J-Dog strikes again. God damn it. Who's left? Is that Crazy 8? Junkyard douche. Thanks. Thanks for backing me up, boys. Oh, damn it. That was so close. That should finish him. There we go. Easy. Wife cheated? Sounds like a skill issue to me, dog. Yeah, it's not my fucking problem, man. I don't know, maybe know your own self-worth. Maybe don't try to, you know, make your life right with a woman who doesn't want you, you know? Find somebody who does. But you can't do that until you love yourself. He just hates all women, really. With his crop duster, no less. I do feel bad for Junkyard Dog in this game. But I don't like the way his story turned out. Because, like, he got his revenge, I get that. I mean, really, his wife was the one he should have been, you know, pissed at. Like, I think when someone cheats, I think the person you're in a relationship with is the one hurting you. The person they're cheating with, I think, is more or less irrelevant. But he got revenge on the pilot, whatever. But then he's like, you know what? I like killing. Turns out I want to keep doing more of it. And then just, you know, fucks off to be a serial killer. Hey, no, he killed her. Like, I think he wrapped up, like, what he had to wrap up when he killed her. Like, everything else after is kind of like, I don't know, he just got corrupted, I suppose. I don't know, he could still farm. Like, you don't need to be pretty to farm. In fact, most people aren't. Fucking shitting on all farmers. I apologize if you're a farmer. In the end, that hoe got hoed. Yeah, very heavy-handed metaphor there, where he's fucking crushing her with the hoe. But I think his participation in the tournament and just the conclusion of his story, I don't know, just doesn't do much for me. Okay, shield destroyed, thank God. Take me out. Take me out. You can do it, you coward. Probably not treated well in Blackfield Asylum. Man, I guess he was like, oh my God, what a tumble. There he goes. Plus, he might have been the one who dusted him in the field. No, I guess that's true. He'd want revenge for that. And now that I think of it more, I think you're right. Because in the asylum, he wasn't always, like, so upset about the fact that his wife cheated. He was more upset that, like, that the guy took everything from him, including his wife, but also his face and his livelihood and all that. Because I guess the crop dusting not only killed his, you know, face and any chance he has to be fuckable, but it killed his farm. His precious crops. Did you just fucking flip Minion? That's the power of Doll Mask, man. Doll face, jeez. Exactly. Wife and husband relationship is supposed to be based on loyalty, but the cheater gets attacked. It sounds like a relationship on possession. Absolutely. Hope the new TM game brings back Minion. I do too, if there is a new one. The only one that's more or less official is one that got nuked by Sony. For good reason. It was going to be a terrible live service game. It'd just be like a Fortnite skin, basically. Never saw Minion roll like that. That's the magic of streaming. You can all see it together. God damn it, why am I stuck in a box with fucking roadkill, man? This is bullshit. I mean, I don't care about Warhawk, but this roadkill shit's got to stop. Yeah, I'm not as opposed to live service, you know, as a concept. I don't like them personally, but I think there are decent games that are live service, but I don't think in themselves, like just making a game into a live service for the fuck of it, that's where I draw a line. But if a game can be conceived as a good idea that happens to be live service, hey, you know, fucking go for it. Don't let me stop you. Like, I don't like Fortnite, but I respect it as a good product. I mean, people play it and get addicted to it for a reason. Warzone, same thing. Like, whatever consumer they're going after, it's working. Oh, come on. There we go. I guess, hey, we can clip me rolling Minion. That'd be neat. I'd like to see that again. Roll back the tape. God, there's no weapons on the fucking boat here, huh? But thank golly goodness we have health. I'm back. Welcome back, Nick. Good to have you back. So far, so good with old Darkside. Fortnite is an FPS, a slot machine with a slot machine attached to that dispenses dopamine to young people. I mean, I guess if you want to break it down that way. I mean, most games are a Skinner box, more or less. It's a box that you click a button and it makes you feel good. Now, in what way it does that, I guess, is the difference. But I guess Fortnite is more shameless about it, I suppose. But, I mean, the times that I've played it, which is very little, and also a long time ago, like, I thought it was a good game. Like, it was a fun, you know, battle royale game with good combat, and I enjoyed the world. It was my first, you know, battle royale game. There was some magic to it. I don't know about now. I haven't played it in fucking years. Maybe it's much worse. It's all noises and colors, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend that, like, any game is really a worthwhile pastime, but I think there's some that are better than others. I think games are a powerful art form, but I think ultimately everything we do is just a distraction, a waste of time until the inevitable end. And I just happen to appreciate games. Yeah, I like games that make you think. I like games that, like, immerse you into a world. And I thought Persona 5 would be one of those games that I'd really connect to, but, like, that was one of the first times in a game in a long time that while I was playing it, I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, why can't I just go outside? Like, why am I, like, pretending to hang out with friends? Why can't I just go hang out with friends? Like, it was almost too... It's too removed, I guess, from real life. Fortnite was designed to be a dopamine factory before anything else. I respect the hustle, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't think it's art or anything, but as a way of just entertainment, I think it's fine. Oh, fuck. Whose rocks are those? Who left those rocks there? Clean up after yourself, you fucking animal. Sony is sitting on a gold mine and making Twisted Metal a battle royale game. Of all the live service slop they were trying to conjure up, TM would actually work decent as one. I agree. I don't know what's stopping them. Maybe they don't trust Twisted Metal as a brand. Or maybe they made a TV show which tells you there's some trust in what they're doing. But maybe... Who shit in my pants? Not me, that's for sure. But I think that they're only making the TV show just to, I guess, have a claim on the IP, like just to show that they are using it. And it just happens to be, like, pretty decent. What the fuck was that, dude? What the shit? God, I'm a bully. But I think a game might just be too much effort, too much risk for them. Because making a show is expensive, but I think making a game is even more expensive. Also, shout out to Matt in 2006 for putting this song in the soundtrack. Persona 5 was a commitment. I agree. I played 15 hours. I thought after that long, like, it would sort of show itself as, like, a game that I would appreciate, but I don't know. I couldn't hang. Didn't have the fortitude. Oh, you're fucking toast, dude. Jesus. What a crunch. Only 15 hours, that game takes well over. Yeah, I know it's a long game, but I thought that after 15 hours, like, it would hook me in to make me want to do the rest of the 100 hours. But maybe it takes 50 hours to get to the good stuff, I don't know. But any game that takes that much commitment is, I don't know. It doesn't respect my time at that point. And what worse thing can a game do than disrespect your time? Maybe the Battle Royale they were working on wasn't going as well as planned. I would probably agree with that. Or, I mean, Sony, because of Concord, they pretty much axed a lot of their live service games. Because they had a bunch that they were working on. And I think because that was such a colossal flop, they're like, oh shit, we got to pretty much nuke every other game like this that we're working on. And reassess some things. That's my guess anyway. Showcasing bragging rights to entertainment, Fortnite, Modern COD, etc. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really a big multiplayer player anyway, so I guess my opinion doesn't matter too much on those, but I respect them as a part of the medium, but I don't particularly like them. I'm more of a single player type of guy. Oh, you're fucking dead. What the fuck? Okay, you cannot tell me that missed. I'm sorry, I don't accept it. You gotta be shitting me. Why won't you die? Thank you. Holy fuck. MC Roach, welcome in. Thoughts on GTA 6? It's cool. I mean, it's GTA 5, but newer, better, Vice City. I don't know. It seems neat. I don't have any, like, solid feelings on it, because I haven't seen much of it, but I like GTA 5. I'd like to see more of it. Except for getting, like, GTA Online re-released, like, 16 times. The worst thing a game can do, disrespect my time and take my money. That's true. Like, at least if a game is free, you can sort of, like, you know, excuse it for being a waste of your time. But Persona 5 I paid money for, so I feel you there. Dude, how do I get knocked up in the air and frozen? What skill? What absolute god-tier skill? There's no phase clan for Twisted Metal, you fucking goon. I guess there is. TMA is sort of that. But they will not offer you a contract, sir, I assure you. Okay, who's left? Is it Outlaw? That's a weird last person to fight. You thought it would be Grim. Come on, come on, come on. I gotta be really fucking careful here. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight. Not gonna fight that way. Not gonna work. Snitch Racer, welcome in. Yo, how's it hanging, everyone? Hanging just fine. Hope you're doing well. Most disappointing game I've ever played was Sonic 06, since I was addicted to Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I've heard the memes about it. I don't know anything about it firsthand, but I've heard horror stories about Sonic 06. Here we go. Easy. Oh, what an exciting adventure we're on. I'm gonna go drive a movie. Fuck it. The only thing stopping me is my own fear, my own cowardice, but not this time. Console gaming today feels like only remasters and remakes of games coming out. I already played many years ago, and they want $70 for them. Also, live service games feel like money pits for fun. Yeah, it's definitely a big plague in the industry, and I hope that changes. I mean, indie games seem to be the only thing propping up the industry right now, and to, like, keep it respectable and, you know, not a total waste of money and time. But games like Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, that seems to be hopefully a turning point to show, you know, publishers and developers like, hey, you don't need a game to be like a 1,000-hour like black hole to sink your time and money into. Like, you can have like a 30 to 60-hour experience that's modest, but just extremely well crafted and is excellent in quality without, you know, suffering a bunch of layoffs because he didn't sell a billion copies. So I think that's really the issue with modern gaming, is like there's no middle class. It's either you sell a billion copies and you can make more games, or you make like a zero budget nothing game. That's extremely creative but has no real scope to it. But nothing in between. I don't know, I'm trying to make a coherent thought while also playing drive-in movie. It's never been done before. Many have tried, none have succeeded. Oh fuck yeah. This one's for me, Junkyard Dog. After what you did to me, you blew up my ball on Highway Loop, this is what you pay. Fun fact, my parents gifted me a PS3 back in the day and got Sonic 06, remembering I loved Sonic as a kid, and for a while was all I had to play on PS3. I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like a bad game. I'm sorry you had to endure that. Come on, unfreeze, unfreeze. Oh, thank God. You got it off. God, these guys are so fucking relentless, dude. I haven't died yet, which is pretty crazy. I mean, I haven't killed anybody, so I'm not really winning the war of attrition, but I like what I'm doing here. Thank you not for being afraid of driving. I'm not afraid of driving. I think it's more fun. It's more exciting. I just think as Outlaw was my first one for this stream, I didn't want to like just throw myself in the deep end too quickly. And then Brimstone is just a non-fucking starter. Not gonna happen. Fuck me, man. Someone just get into like ram range, Oh wow, what a fucking shadow bomb, dude. Holy shit. Many have tried, many have died. That sounds like a good tagline for Twisted Metal Black. I'd love to see that in some marketing material. An industry that enables creative interest and have no resources otherwise is always a balancing act. Yeah, and I think part of it too is because like so many like publishers have nailed down what makes money in games. Like there's no more experimentation when it comes to making money. Like they figured it out. They've perfected it. And it's disgusting. Or back in like 2000 to 2010, like that whole realm, early the 90s into 2010 or so, you felt like they were kind of like not sure what would be like the most popular new thing. Like loot boxes weren't around yet. DLC wasn't like as bad as it is now. And so they had to actually try. But now you don't have to try. Now you keep spamming the same buttons and boom. You get your money, get your ducats. Oh, nice. Is that a hit? Yeah, kind of lame. Dude, manslaughter, would you just fucking die? Thank you. God, the handling on this thing is fucking terrible. It's almost like it's a giant semi-truck. Who would have guessed? The part most get wrong is making what players actually want. Hotbird, welcome in. Yeah, I agree. Because I think you might find out what makes money, but like if people don't want to go in the door because what's inside is just a shameless cash grab, it's not going to work out. I think that's where all this oversaturation with the like live service games and all that, like there's only so many games you can pour 1,000 hours into every year, and so if every game is trying to be that game, well then no game is that game. People aren't really only going to find one game that they're going to latch onto. And so the only way to really get around that is to keep growing the market as big as it can be. Because you're not going to, whatever players are already in it, they've already found their addiction. But eventually that's going to run out too. I need to focus. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. That's why we get Call of Duty Rainbow Six every year almost. Yeah, and I love Call of Duty, or at least I used to. Now it's a bit harder. I'm a sports fan, and I gave up on sports games years ago because it's the same game with different rosters. Yeah, because it keeps selling. I mean, I guess the only way we can really make a difference is just not buying it. But they're offering something that we want, even if it's of a lesser quality. And when you're Madden or EA, you have the exclusive rights to the NFL rosters. I think NBA is pretty particular about who can get their license for their players and stuff. It's like you're saying that, hey, I'm the only one that can make this product, so if you want it, you got to go through me. And I'm not going to give a shit trying to make a good version of it. And so I agree with you, sports games are sort of lacking there. But with like first-person shooters, you think that there'd be something that can take over the Call of Duty throne. Oh, what a bank shot. Let's go. Get tumbled, dork. I pretty much only play games from the 90s and mid-2000s. That's where I found myself at this point, too. Which is why it was so surprising that like a game that came out this year is like my new favorite game of all time. Like Clair Obscur is just gorgeous. And I'm hoping that it sends a message. Otherwise, I want to keep retreating back to the 2000s era with Twisted Metal Black and 3 and 4 and all that. Like, I'd rather play a game in Twisted Metal 4 that I, like, despise than play anything that came out in the last, like, 6 months besides, you know, the one game. Blitz the League was wild. Love that game. Yeah, and, you know, what's funny about Blitz the League is that I love that game, too. It's phenomenal. But it exists because I think that NFL Blitz lost the license to the NFL rosters, and so they had to make their own. And so they decided to go completely fucking crazy with it and say, let's make it as violent and just depraved as we can. Like, everyone's doing drugs, bunch of sex, like there's cheerleaders that are like, you know, scantily clad on the sidelines. And it became of that restriction that they couldn't use NFL rosters anymore. And so all the rules went out the window. So limitations is actually like a very strong creative force that we shouldn't avoid. Oh yeah, get creamed. Game companies used to be run by people that love games with a passion. They cared about storytelling and gameplay, but now it's the people in suits running the same companies. They don't care. It's true. I mean, game companies have always been, you know, businesses, and at the end of the day, their whole goal is to make money. Like, extract as much money from your consumer base as possible. But I think that back then, it was such a small market that the only way to grow it was to, like, you know, get people to accept video games as, like, a valid entertainment form. But now that's, you know, we're well past that. And so now it's, you know, now it's more of a social thing. It's more of a gross money extraction process. I'm on the fence about Borderlands 4 because of 2K's reputation of quantity over quality. Yeah, I'm on the fence too, because one thing that I loved about Borderlands 1 was the characters and the world and story and all that, and it nailed that. It nailed the tone as well. Borderlands 2 was just more of that, and, you know, done better. But Borderlands 3 was just fucking not it, man. Did not hit. I didn't play the pre-sequel, unfortunately. Here, if I can land a couple of these before I get taken out, that'd be nice. Yeah, damn. Dizzy Spellpunk, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm here, but I'm late, but I'm here. Well, it's good to see you. You're never late. The stream goes, I'm hoping to do like 4-hour streams, so we got another, what, hour and a half, give or take? It's all good. They have made a statement saying they understand why Borderlands 3 flopped and are putting much more into 4, and probably will still wait and see how other people like it. Yeah, I think that's smart. I think giving game developers and publishers the benefit of the doubt is probably the wrong way to go these days. So I think it is smart to see how other people react to it. But I've heard that story so many times from like a developer saying, oh, we are listening to players, we understand what they want or don't want. And sometimes they do listen, but a lot of times they're just saying that because that's the only way to get you in the door. They recognize that they've not given you what you wanted, and so it's real easy just to say, hey, we fixed it, come try it out. And then they, you know, just try to lie to you. The new Doom games are pretty much the only AAA games they get excited about. That's fair. I haven't played Eternal, but I love watching it, but it's a game that I need to like really figure out before I jump into it, because it's not a generic like first-person shooter. It's like almost like a rhythm game. Like there's a cadence to the combat, all this balancing different resources and stuff, which I really love. It's brilliant. But it's not just dumb shooty, which is what I want. Give me more dumb shooty. God, 4 people I gotta kill in one life. It's gonna be nuts. I hope Borderlands 4 succeeds, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I do too. If only for... Well, I hope it doesn't succeed. I hope it's a good game that succeeds. Because a successful game isn't always a good one. And then all that does is give us, you know, more bad games. Wonderlands wasn't terrible. The multi-classing was cool. Yeah, Wonderlands was great. I thought they did a lot of cool stuff with the builds. And like all the co-op stuff, I thought was great. Like you can sort of like mix and match, you know, your team to get the most out. Like there's a lot of different interplay between classes. So that was good. I'll give them that. Be warned, Doom Eternal is very hard. Yeah, and as established, I'm very bad at games, and so I don't know if I can handle it. Oh, fuck. Oh, thank God. Okay, down to 2. We're doing all right. And one of them's Shadow. And she's fucking laser beams. Holy shit, man. Can't be any worse than the Marathon reboot. That one physically hurts me. I don't know anything about that. But if it's true that it's bad, that's really disappointing. Because, I mean, I love Bungie as like a legacy developer, you know, obviously for Halo and stuff. So it'd be a real shame to see them kind of go down that path of being shitty. Oh, God. Okay, if I can somehow get over here, I can grab the secret health. Oh, thank you. Thank you, secret health, coming in clutch. Oh, big mistake, Shadow. Never stop in front of a semi. And that did decent damage. Don't hide. Don't hide from me, Yellow Jacket. Oh, good. The one thing I could say about Marathon is, like, they could have easily just made Destiny 3. Or just keep, you know, pounding that button. But no, they went to Marathon, which is neat. Oh, God. Okay, we got through drive-in. We did it. Thank goodness. Even if a new Marathon is good on its own terms, it's not what anyone wanted who played the original games. I'd have to look it up, actually, because I don't know anything about it. I don't keep up with gaming news maybe as much as I should. For whatever reason, I don't know. It just makes me sad, I guess. I might have delivery route tomorrow. Oh, congrats, man. Yeah, good shit. I'm happy for you. Hope you find all the success you're looking for. I hope all of you do. I don't know, it was sad to see the path Destiny went down. I don't have much hope for Marathon. Yeah, you're probably right to feel that way. For me, there's a difference between a $75 a day and a $300 a day. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you found one then. Sorry, that's to be so inconsistent for you. It's always a shame. Alright, I have to work, unfortunately, but I will tune in when I can. Please take care, everyone. Well, thanks for stopping by, Saint. It's always a pleasure having people join us. Hope you have a great day. Hopefully we're still on when you come back, but probably not. I'm not going to stay on a terribly long time. I'm not a fucking Chad like Nick, going for like 8 hours straight. That's insane. Oh, come on, Darkseid. Well, Sir Skellyman, welcome in. Glad you could see some Darkseid action. Action meaning me falling to my death. God damn it. It's alright. It's bound to happen at least once. Alright, I need to go get some weapons. I gotta think of some devious Tangia ass for next stream. Or next stream. Yeah, do it. Do it, man. I do have Tangia set up on mine, but because you can't pay bits yet, I don't know if it actually works, but it's there if anyone wants to give it a try. Darkseid has been a favorite since TM1. Darkseid's always good. They never failed as a character, I don't think. As a playable character, I should say. Because in Twisted Metal 1, Black, and 2012, they've been absolutely excellent. Although I think the driver in 2012 was actually kind of lame. Come on, come on. One more. Oh, good. Had to wait for that one to land. This always happens to me. I always get stuck in the fucking health bridge. How does this happen to me? There we go. Oh, good luck, Warhawk. God damn it. I thought when I'd hit them I'd stop, but no, just a runaway fucking train. But I took them with me. I think somebody else fell off too, like they're... No, it was just Warhawk. That's fine. Okay, I thought I was going to shove him further than that. God, the physics are super inconsistent here, man. Holy shit. I'm beginning to see a problem with using Darkseid on this level. Oh, what gave it away? I wonder what gave you that idea. What I don't get about 2012 Dollface is why did they use Grasshopper's name? That's what really bothers me too. Was it just because it's a familiar name? Like, Dollface was fine. Like, they could have just used that and not given her a name. You know? Because I think Dollface, in terms of, like, her being a model or whatever, I think that would be cool. Like, that's just her name. You know, because it can play on the whole thing that, like, you know, as a model, no one really wants to see her as a human. They just want to see her as, just, you know, an object. You know, so for her not to have, like, her own identity, her own name would fit. Like, all they see is her as a pretty face, a doll face. But then she gets a literal doll face attached to her. Yeah, it helps in the mystery, too. Like, there's a bunch more intrigue with it. But no, they had to fucking call her Krista Sparks, which of all the names is just bananas. I don't understand it. Ah, it should have been fucking point blank. Question, do you prefer the health pickups or the healing pit stops that TM1 had? I like the combination of them. I thought that this game nailed it. Because you have like the full health, which you only get 2 of, and then the responding health pickups that don't really do anything. So I like the combination. But if I had to choose one, I guess the health bridges are better, like in TM1. Oh, fuck, you're not doing this to me, Axel. You getting blasted, boy. Alright, we did it. Why was this the easiest one we've done so far? It's crazy. I actually never put together that 2012 Dollface as Grasshopper's name. Yeah, I think if you're not super duper steeped in either game, you wouldn't catch it. Because they don't make huge reference to it. Like, he calls her Krista and stuff, but I don't think you ever hear, like, Krista Sparks as a full name. You hear Miss Sparks or Krista Sparks or just Krista. And also, I don't know if Clips's name in that game, if he is also a Sparks. Because I think his name, I forget what his name is in the comic book, but his last name is Sparks. I'm sure someone can correct me on what his full name is. But I don't know what the connection between the two of them. William, thank you, Buck. Always coming clutch with the lore. But yeah, William Sparks. And so I'm not sure if in 2012 he's also William Sparks, because that would make him related to her in some way, but they never ever talk about that. But they're inviting you to think about it because her name is Krista Sparks. I do love her story, though, having a mental disorder, making herself disgusting and ugly when she looks just fine. Yeah, that part's interesting. I do appreciate that aspect of it, but everything else about it is just kind of meh. Like the whole, you know, she's just super vain. You know, she wants to be a model. Like her story the whole time is just to be, hey, I'm gonna get this mask off me, then I'll go back to being normal. But at the very end, she's like, you know what? Actually, I just want to be a model. That's all I want to do. It's just not a satisfying conclusion. Plus, the twist ending is just fucking stupid. Mr. Polygons, welcome in. Hey, Drew. Hey, you. Having a good time. But now we're ready. I want to try this. I don't think I've ever tried this myself, but I know it's possible. We can get this guy to the center. We can just ram the shit out of him. Right into his nose cone. Bop him right in the snooter. Yeah, there's one thing I know, it's people like to get bopped in the snooter. Do you think Black Dollface should have unmasked? Black Dollface is fucking incredible, but no, I kind of like her story too. Like, she's taking control of her identity. Why does that actually work? That's fucking nuts. They didn't kill him, but it was very close. Yeah, that was TM3 level ending twist. It really was. Like, I don't think that the other endings were like that special to begin with, but that one certainly was the worst of the bunch. A little Lucky, welcome in. Yo, Drew. Yo, Lucky. Hope you're doing well. That, and of course, 2012 Peter Dinklage. Yeah. Dr. Ospelak, I think is his name, which is a very clumsy way to say Calypso's name backwards. Oh, dude, one of these fucking zoomies has to lock on. And you fly away. Okay. Coward. You fucking coward. But no, I like that Dollface in this game is still her Dollface. Because the whole deal is like, you know, her boss took her identity from her, but at the end she has control over it. I think it's a nice way to wrap it up. Well, that's 3 down. I think we have time for at least one more, maybe 2 if we can get through it quick. Although I don't know who to do next. But we need to go to downtown. Or not downtown, suburbs the next time around so I can get Mr. Warhawk. I'm thinking Mr. Grimm would be fun. I like Roadkill. He's always a good deal. I always felt her TM Black ending was unsatisfying because she spends the tournament talking about a mask and then doesn't take it off. It's true, and I guess it's kind of the same reveal in Twisted Metal 2012. I just think it's handled better in this game. But yeah, it does kind of throw you off. When video game menus had drip. It's true. I mean, this is my favorite menu in a video game possibly ever. I just have this like ongoing diorama. Very satisfying. I feel dumb. I also never put together the doctor's name was Calypso backwards. Don't feel bad. Like, they didn't do a great job of, like, showing that, but I've watched them so many times that it's like, okay, it's just lame. Yeah, we got everybody. Except for Warhawk. I guess Spectre. Let's do Spectre. Get some speed going. She's looking for hot singles in her area. Will she find them? Find out tonight. It's also my favorite menu for sure. Yeah, you got taste, my man. You got taste. Imagine having to explain how you lost an attack helicopter because it got rammed by a semi-truck. How embarrassing. That's like James Bond level, like, bullshit. Like, one of my most fond James Bond memories is 007 Nightfire, where I think on the second level or third level, like, you're on a snowmobile, like, you know, running away from the bad guys or whatever, and eventually, like, the fucking crazy lady you're with just ramps a snowmobile through the helicopter, destroying it. It's fucking phenomenal. And that's the kind of level of bullshit we're dealing with here. But yeah, I'm sure Mr. Warhawk, should he survive his you know, attack, has a lot of explaining to do. Darkseid's character arc was, I was a bad girl, now I'm a bad girl, and I like it. I don't know if that's... I mean, if you really reduce it down to that, sure. But I think it's her realizing that all the stuff she's been told, like, she's not a bad girl. Like, she was just told that she was by, you know, some really abusive, awful people. And so I think it's her realizing that everything that they told her, the way that they abused her, you know, sort of melted her brain. And she needs to rebuild it in her own image. She needs to be strong. Are you from the USA? God bless America. APB tried a menu kind of like this, but it didn't have nearly as much style. I mean, I don't know any other game that, like, even got close to what this game did. Like, there's some neat menus out there, for sure, that are creative, that are more than just, like, you know, text on a wall. But, no, this game fucking nailed it. And Incog in general, all their games, like, like War of the Monsters, for instance, like, they always have this, like, really undeniable sense of style. Like, I remember that one was, like, a bunch of movie posters or something for all the monsters in the game. I thought that was neat. She went from abused victim to Punisher. Yeah, she wants to just make other people, you know, like her boss, pay for their crimes. John Woo's Stranglehold had a great diorama menu. Ooh, that'd be a fun one. I did find that game on GOG recently. And I would actually like to try that out at some point. Oh, come on. Yeah. Fuck you, Darkseid. You went from victory to death in no time flat. I play Trains deck and Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes Dragon ain't howitzer proof. I'm a little lost there. But I respect your Yu-Gi-Oh! Grind. Style like depressing shithole. Manhunt. Yeah, right. Manhunt's another good game. I do want to try that one. I played a little bit of it. I played maybe a third of the way through one time. Not for a video or anything, just for my own sake. And I like the grimy, gross atmosphere of that as well. Black Sheep, welcome in. I love the vids, Drew. Grew up on TM2 and 3. Well, glad to have you here. Hope I can provide some of that for you. Right now we're doing Twisted Metal Black, which is my favorite. It's the one I grew up on. But I do have a newfound respect for TM2 and 3, for that matter. Shame about the lead singer 3 Doors Down. Oh, what happened to him? That's a shame. I was never a big fan of them. It always seemed a bit too vanilla, even for butt rock, but I've always respected them. But I wonder what happened to him. That's a shame. Hope all is okay. Fucking Axel, get out of here. Also, Sabo fucking died. Oh, that's a shame. That sucks to hear. It's always a shame when anybody goes through that, but especially people that, you know, create things that we enjoy. Redeem Minion Ussy, do it. If it doesn't work, either it just doesn't work, or maybe you don't have enough channel points. I'm not sure exactly. You can check if you do exclamation points. It should tell you how many of the things you have. I think it costs like $250 for the redeems, but no idea how. I can't wait for season 2 of the show. Me neither. It comes in, I think, July 31st is what they said. So I cannot wait for that. It's going to be great. I hope what they do with it is not, like, drop the whole season at once. Is it not working, the points? Okay, I'll have to workshop that outside of the stream. I apologize. It was working for some people. But I guess not right now. I'm not putting up with your shit, Roadkill. Dude, he zoomed away. Holy shit, dude.
I was
Brother
eaten,
covered some ground.
but
Oh,
this
there it is.
Minion Ussie was hitting different.
Okay, worked for Jackalope. No idea why it didn't work for you. But there it is. The Minion Ussie hitting different. That's weird. Why is it working for some people but not others?
Set me a moron.
Burzoid, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Sergeant Dornan, telling you what's what. Oh, God. Last week during a promo in AEW, Samoa Joe was wearing a shirt for the show for the guy he was fighting. This Wednesday in a steel cage. That has to be from the new show for the actors or something. I'd have to look that up. I'm not super steeped in wrestling, especially AEW, but I do respect Samoa Joe and his grind. And honestly, like, he does an amazing job as Sweet Tooth. He's my favorite Sweet Tooth by far. Him and Will Arnett together. Some Minion Ussie right now could fix me to ass on God. A man of taste, a man of culture. Gotta need to drink some. My fucking throat's getting super dry. Playing with one hand. Which means I can't use my machine guns, oh God. Thank God for the D-pad. There we go. Let's get over here to the secret health. Beautiful. Game is downhill domination. Oh, Incog made a really good mountain bike downhill racing, if you've ever seen it. And it features a monster from the War of the Monsters. I have heard of that, and mostly through Nick. That's the place I've heard it the most. But yeah, they've had like a great stretch of games on the PS2, that being one of them. And they all play with each other too, because like War of the Monsters has... Fuck, they had Sweet Tooth as one of the monsters, I think. Or a skin for a monster. Pretty cool, he had a Sweet Tooth shirt. That's fucking based. That's awesome. I wonder if Joe will be able to do the show if he went back to WWE. That's interesting. I wonder how those do play with each other, because I'm sure that takes up a lot of his time. And I don't know how much they want him to, you know, mingle with other entertainment products. Joe's an all-around guy. He can dance and sing some pretty good bars at parties, too, on rap songs. He just seems like the perfect personality. You know, obviously the body type, like that's a given, but he's got a great personality. A lot of fun. This is what happens every time. I just, like, way overshoot it. Holy shit. BMX for TM win. Yeah, just fucking Mr. Grimm just couldn't afford a motorcycle. Gets onto a fucking Haro. Oh, thank God. Alright, Warhawk, you're mine. Give me them tank treads. God, that to me, this is the iconic Warhawk. The Humvee, I can take it or leave it, but that's a cool, iconic, unique design. But now we got to deal with suburbs. Oh, you son of a fuck. Give me that. Yes. Now you got me thinking about my sourcing my Stranglehold copy and play it again. It's on GOG if you have a PC. That's where I got it from. It was like $4. Very cheap. Come on, Outlaw. Yes. Look at me go. Yeah, Spectre kind of shreds, man. I love this. I always thought Treadhawk was kind of silly. Maybe if it was its own character, I would like it more. It almost was. My guess for the reason why that they didn't go with White Knight as the character is because they couldn't find a suitable driver for some other car. I'm guessing like a proper Outlaw character, because the Outlaw we get is more military than police. But Crazy 8 was supposed to be Outlaw, Warthog was supposed to be White Knight, Outlaw was supposed to be Warthog. They had a whole ring around the rosy. Thumper, they had a car. Yeah, they couldn't find a driver for it, which I think is bullshit. I think they absolutely could have come up with a car with the driver. But maybe they, I don't know, they couldn't come up with a cutscene or something. Wasn't the budget? I have no idea. But that's one iconic character that I just cannot forgive them for not including. Oh my God, get over here. Eat a fucking gas can, dude. They call me the gas station. Dispensing justice one gas can at a time. God, her special's fucking awesome. It does like really good damage too. It's really shocking. The Thumper card looked really cool. It did. Like, I mean, a lowrider with a bunch of graffiti on it, like that's a really clever way to do it in this game. Like fits the environment, fits the vibe. Oh hell yeah, we got Creed going. We're really rocking it now, boys. Drew known for passing gas. It's true. It's my greatest weakness. White Knight special move. Hey, leave her alone, man. Oh, he's just the guy at the bar. Speaking of bars, let's go to Benny's bar. If Cole Hollow will let me. He'll take all the spotlight from me. Thumper could have been a female driver like in Head On. I would have liked to see that. I mean, maybe not Angel like in Head On because she was just insufferable, but something similar to that would be pretty cool. But, I mean, I think his Twisted Metal 1 story could have worked well for Black with Thumper, because his whole deal was, like, trying to, like, you know, lift his neighborhood out of, like, you know, the war zone of Twisted Metal, or out of the hell that they find themselves in. Like, that's a noble goal that I think could work in this world. Like, it's such an oppressive, dark, gritty world that he's like, hey, I want to lift us out of here. You know, as Creed might say, he says, take me higher. To a place. I don't know the lyrics, actually. But just listen to Creed. That's all you need to know. That should be Thumper's whole story in Twisted Metal Black. Alright, everyone chill. God, I'm getting fucking just thrown around. Oh, that's good tunes. I don't know if I'll actually get fucking hit with copyright for that, because that is a licensed song. Or in front of this weird strip club area is the original song for Twisted Metal Black, the main menu song. But I think there's too much chaos to hear it. Yeah, you're done. You're donezo. Thumper could have been good in Black here. 100%. Could not agree more. I wonder what the special would have been, because obviously Warhawk had the flamethrower, so I can't imagine they double up on that. At least not at this time. They did for 2012. The female from TM1 who was with the driver for Thumper. Yeah, that was like his girlfriend, I think. Like, his girlfriend got kidnapped, and like part of his story was to try to, like, I guess save her, but also help his neighborhood. Can you make me higher with that blunt he passed for free? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Could have even brought back Bruce Cochran driver. I mean, you would think that's like the natural way you'd think about doing it, but whatever reason they didn't have him. Which makes me think, like, they could have easily done that. And it's not like every driver in this game has to be, like, super well thought out. I mean, look at Black. Look at... What the fuck? What happened to Roadkill just there? You got, like, fucking rolled by the Ferris wheel. Holy shit. You know, like, all the different unlockable vehicles, like, they barely have any story. It wouldn't be hard to just have Bruce Cochran there. Have you ever seen the Twisted Metal TV show on Peacock? I have, and I love it. I was a little skeptical at first, like everyone, when I saw the... So let me get over to the Ferris wheel so we can watch it. Watch the money shot as it launches itself into the ocean. But like most people, when I saw the Sweet Tooth doing the thong song with Anthony Mackie in the casino, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, this is not the Twisted Metal I wanted, but I think they nailed it. It was exactly what it needed to be. It was a little goofy, a little fun, had a lot of heart. You know, I enjoyed the characters. I thought they were excellent. You know, it's not like The Last of Us level of writing and production value and stuff, but I don't know. I think it worked. It worked for me. I'm curious who the girl with Sweet Tooth was supposed to be. In the Twisted Metal 1, it was his girlfriend who got kidnapped. Other than that, I'm not sure. Well, we did it. We unlocked Warthog. Now we can move on to downtown. Thumper in Black, but he comes out as a boss to protect his neighborhood from the contest. That'd be a cool way to do it. I'd like to see that. When I think of Twisted Metal, I think of the thong song. As do most people. Most people think of it that way because they're smart. Like, I'm okay with, like, a sense of humor being in Twisted Metal. Like, I'm not somebody who thinks that the Twisted Metal Black vibe needs to be the vibe for all of Twisted Metal. You know, but I thought the show would take it a bit more serious. And because that's the first thing we saw was the thong song stuff, that it just kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. But I like what they did. Like fucking in a ball pit might seem kind of stupid, but I don't know, it it was just fun. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I had fun watching it. I enjoyed, Quiet and Anthony Mackie, like their relationship growing together. I thought it was a bit drawn out, like their whole back and forth, that they had. Or like, they're friends, but then they're not. What a fucking bank shot. Let's go. Hell yeah, brothers. But overall, could not have asked for a better Twisted Metal adaptation. And hopefully Season 2 is even bigger and better with more car combat. That's probably the one knock I have for it. It just wasn't enough action, but they had to set the scene for what's to come. And I'm okay with that. The show doesn't take itself seriously, only just enough to hold the premise up. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, but I think its characters, it does take its characters seriously. It's just showing off all the different people that would compete in the tournament. I like the relationships, What the fuck, Darkseid? What hops? Good lord. That was a weird-ass scene to release as a preview for the series. It wasn't bad with context, but just the scene by itself was a weird choice. Yeah, exactly. Like, in context, it works just fine. I have no problem with it. But if everyone for years, I mean, we heard about this show back in 2021, or maybe even earlier, maybe 2019, we heard about this song, or about this show, and the first time we actually see anything like material about it is Sweet Tooth fucking singing the thong song. And it's not like they just dropped the trailer out of nowhere. This was like at an award ceremony or something where they like showed it off. It was like some event or whatever. So it's like, this is how you want to show the show off? This is what you're proud of? This is like the best you can show? It's just a very strange thing. But part of me thinks it was like really clever marketing, because even people who never heard of Twisted Metal, like have no interest in the show, were like commenting on it on Twitter and all kinds of social media, calling it like, so terrible, how could this thing be that bad? So I think it got a lot of attention that they wouldn't have otherwise got. So I think they knew how bad it was. They were just being sneaky. I think it was a balanced one in the first one, the preview for the series. Oh, I think it had a balanced one in the first one. The next one could be with a bit more car combat action. Hopefully some good wackiness for stuff. Yeah, I think they'll balance it a lot more with the action and all that. And I think we'll have a lot of payoff for the different relationships and things. Trying to get out of fucking Shadow's ass. Holy shit. But, yeah, I mean, some people might not like what they did to Preacher, making him like a fucking depraved maniac instead of like a very self-serious person, like dealing with an existential crisis and, a crisis of faith and all that. Like, it wasn't that dark. It was just a guy who wants to fuck his car and do a bunch of drugs. But I'm okay with that. I thought that was a way to mix him into the universe. Mr. Slam, of course, smashed a watermelon with his hog. People hated that. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. Fucking sue me. I thought it was great. They made us think the show was going to suck and surprise us when it was actually decent. Yeah, I think that was a big part of it. Like, they were trying to get attention, to have people talk about how bad it's going to be, and then they'll watch it thinking it's going to be the worst thing I've ever seen, and it turns out it was fine. I think it's a little deceptive if that's the case, but, I mean, it worked, I guess. Because it was a pretty popular show on Peacock. I don't think people realize, like, how much attention it really got. Even now, like, if you go on Peacock, like, it'll have, like, top shows or whatever. Like, Twisted Metal is, at least when I go on there, it's on there a decent amount. And maybe it's because I've watched it already. Like, they trying to recommend me stuff, but it got some pretty good success. Even people that I've known, like, in person who know nothing about Twisted Metal would bring it up to me. They're like, oh, I watched this new show on Peacock called Twisted Metal. It was really cool. So, I think it's neat. Good for the brand. When I saw the Monkey movie in theaters, I saw the Season 2 trailer for Twisted Metal 2. Oh, that's crazy. That's cool. It's nice to see Twisted Metal getting a little bit of love. I want revenge for Evelyn on that one. Yeah, that's what we all want. Like, I don't know. You might say the show doesn't take itself seriously, but, like, the way that John Doe, like, treats his car, like, that whole relationship he has with it, like, I believed it. And I enjoyed it. Like, I thought that was a really cool little thing we got to experience. Like, the world might be dumb. Oh, jeez. One moment. Okay, so I had to return a text really quick. where's this fucking goober? I doubt they would put it either on DVD or Blu-ray. I want it for my collection. They might. I never really thought about like having a physical collection, you know, for a Twisted Metal TV series. That would be pretty sick. Sony needs the win. They're suffering a lot of costly failures. That's true. I can't think of the last like really major win that Sony's had. Spider-Man 2 I think was probably up there. But Last of Us Part 2 is not really doing great, like the TV show. Excuse me. I can't think of anything that Sony's done lately that's been like great. Would be the funniest shit if Jaffe joined chat right now. He would not. He would not bother with this shit. I'm too small beans for him. Besides, I think he's doing his Madhouse show right now. He's currently streaming. Oh, come on. I need more weapons. This is fucking stupid. Coworker, hey, I saw a new show called Twisted Metal. Know anything about it? Drew? Oh boy, do I. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to share that stuff with them, but I was like, yeah, I've heard a little thing about that. I feel like an anime character, you know, living a double life. Yeah, people don't know the real me. Only I know the real me. I have to keep it a secret to protect them. They can't handle the brain rot. Hoping we see some of the drivers from the Nut House Bar in the tournament, and also actor Josh Stewart as the preacher. Was it Josh Stewart that played the preacher? I thought it was somebody else, but they did excellent. I love them. I knew them from Rafi in the show The League. They played Rafi. They did a good job with that. It was fucking excellent. Have you seen the Uncharted movie? I have not. I've heard it's not very good, though. I tend to, ever since I saw Assassin's Creed, like that movie back in like 2017, whenever it was, I've just completely given up on watching like movies like that, like video game movies. Come on, shield. Come on, shield. There we go. Thank you. Oh, dude, come on. Left. It's the left panel. It's like the easiest panel. There we go. What's his channel? I'm gonna go drop a TF3 moment. Jaffe's channel. I think it's just David Jaffe. But I'm not certain if he actually is doing that right now. I saw a post come up on my phone a while ago. I'm a bit of a Twisted Metal fan myself. Drew with the William Dafoe face, yeah. Some actor from Parks and Rec. Oh, gotcha, okay. Josh Stewart. I know that show. I don't know, I can't think of his name. But yeah. I'm a bit of a Twisted... Gran Turismo movie was pretty cool. Not amazing or anything, but it was really fun. Yeah, that's probably a good win for them. Fuck me, dude. I'm not paying attention. I'm not locked in. I gotta get my gamer pants on. I'm soiling my gamer pants. And while Linkin Park is playing, no less. Gotta show out for my boys. There we go. Just the front. Just the front. Come on. Yes. Fuck yeah. That was easy. Who's playing Calypso in the TV show? I haven't watched it yet. So, in the first season, no one played Calypso. Or at least, he was only voiced. You never actually saw him. And then season 2 is the one that's going to have him, like, as a real character. And I forget who's playing him, but it's someone from, I think, is it X-Men or some other thing? Anthony Kerrigan, I think is his name. And he seems fine. I think he'll do a decent job at it. At least I haven't seen anything, like, super objectionable about him. I'd like to have some health. Anthony Kerrigan, thank you. I was right. Alright, we're time to lock in and kill this fucker. Now, if I can just get a decent chunk of health gone, there we go. Good shit. Before casting Season 2, they were scouting WWE superstars for the role of Axel. One was going to be Omos to make Axel a 7-foot-tall man in the wheel machine. I think whoever gets the role of Axel is going to be good. I agree. Which, you'd think they would have casted him already, because you get like a glimpse of Axel in like the post-credit scene in Twisted Metal Season 1. So you see him, and you don't see his face or anything, but you see like vaguely his, you know, form, like his body. Skip. Well, in-game, Axel was 12 feet tall. Yeah, we don't need short people. A 7-foot-tall man, not good enough. Oh, jeez. One moment. All right, back in action. Almost would be a good shout out look-wise, or Obafemi, if you're looking for WWE superstars. Yeah, again, I'm not really well versed in that. I'll let you talk amongst yourselves on that front, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I bet I can find the secret health in this room somewhere if I find the right spot, because if it doesn't check for the Z-axis, that means I can probably get to it. I'm gonna try that one of these times. Get roasted, nerd. But I think all the casting in Twisted Metal has been pretty damn good. Like, there's not been a single one that made me really question, like, if they know what they're doing. But to be fair, it's hard not to cast well, I think, because no character in Twisted Metal is, like, solidified as, like, this is who they are. Like, even the most biggest staples, you know, your Sweet Tooths and, like, Calypsos and whatnot, like, they take a different form every single game. So it's not like there's, like, a version of them that's like the definitive version. Some more than others, I guess. Correction, Axel is 20 feet tall. Mr. Grimm is 12 feet tall. That's right. In Twisted Metal 3, he's like fucking ginormous. Is Grimm. Axel got a bit of a downgrade. Get over here, Axel. Oh, they just locked on. What the hell? If you look at his model in TM1, Grimm is a tall boy. He's fucking massive, man. I mean, I get the reason why, because, like, if you had him as, like, a realistic size for a motorcycle, like, he would just be dwarfed by everybody. But as he goes, like, past, like, houses and stuff, you're like, this dude is not a human. Which is fair, yeah, he is not human. Every time you say Josh Stewart, I think you're saying John Stewart. Oh, God, that'd be hilarious. I'd be mad if John Stewart was the preacher in Season 2. That would ruin my experience. That's the only way you can do a bad cast. There we go. Taken care of. The trash is taken out. Grimm has some beefy bones. The underworld isn't lacking in calcium. Bones are his money. Bones are their dollars. If anyone knows that reference, fucking high five. Time for me to get some health, huh? So I don't think I picked up many of the secret, like the secret levels in this game. I got the Warhawk's rooftop one. I got the one on downtown. I don't think I've gotten the other ones, though. Oh, dude, why do you fucking shred me all the time, Outlaw? I just want to shoot you to death. I want to take you out, my friend. Unless you want a date. Are you single? Is Outlaw single in this game? You'd think he has to be. I wonder if Spectre's interested. You hear the Daily Show intro music and Jon Stewart walks out as a preacher. God, that'd be great. Be great for a joke. There we go. Oh, what? They fucking... That was a defensive ram. My goodness. He is married to the job. That's right. Doesn't have time for these bitches, man. He's gonna crank his hog for the job. I keep forgetting, like, her special can go through walls. I'm always, like, trying to get these guys right in front of me. God, I'm an idiot. On that note, dinner beckons, so I'm switching to lurker mode. Thanks kindly for the chat and TM Black Action. Hope the remainder of the run goes well. Thank you, Hugo. Hope you have a good evening. Enjoy your dinner. Hope you have a good day. Hope to catch you next time. Should be live, I hope. Thank you, Frankie Epic, for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Duke Nukem is very quiet, though. I gotta figure that out. Can't hear the good Dookie Nukie goodness. Agent Stone is single, Outlaw. So, you know, I think Outlaw can do with some love in his life, you know? Maybe it'd help him calm down. We know Junkyard Dog is single, but, you know, with a mug like that, you know, hey, maybe Spectre can aim higher. I really want to see a God of War movie directed by Steven Spielberg. I'd love to see that too. I think God of War's got a really rich, like, story-building platform. I'd love to see more there. I didn't play the Greek ones yet. I only played the first two, but I really do love the way they handled Kratos' character there. It's deeper than people give it credit for. Like, people call him like a dumb brute, but no, I think those first two games are really, really good as far as like story and character goes. Cool as follow kill Darkseid. That's what Duke Nukem does, man. See if I can get someone knocked out. It's me and Shadow. It's always fucking Shadow, man. What's your deal? I guess Shadow is gay, so it makes sense. This is her way of flirting. Just to blow me up. Oh, those awkward teenage years. Catfight, maybe. Yeah, right. Oh, jeez. What a bump. Alright, I can do this without dying. I believe in myself. Thank you, Incubus. The soundtrack of victory. Alright, going back to Snowy Roads. I'm not gonna try it on a fucking drive-in movie. That'd be crazy. I'll save that for the more tanky characters, like Manslaughter and Warhawk and all them. Ah, jeez, one sec. Alright. Yeah, I think at 1 p.m. might be a hard stop for me. It's another 37 minutes we got going on here, so we can get through this playthrough, I hope. Unless it goes catastrophically wrong, and then maybe we'll just stick around in deathmatch mode or just hang out and chat. That's the problem with, like, this is not the end of my day. My day has not even started yet.
I love more than hot babes and big guns is a fresh new follow for my boy Decidue.
Snakezeedle, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Getting a lot of followers on Twitch today. I'm very, very thankful for that. So if I get enough, I can start doing affiliate things. I can have bits, I can have redeems. The whole world is opening up to me. So I think, oh my goodness gracious, that is so loud. Why is it so loud? Are they punishing me for using the thing they gave me? This game is so brutal. You're 2 hours behind me. I'll tell you your future. You're still streaming past 2:24. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Like, do I need to turn down the game volume every time I use the fucking lightning? That's insane. My day hasn't started yet either. I forgot to eat something from the stuff I made yesterday. Well, get something to eat, man. You can't be doing shit without some food, man. It's the most important meal of the day. Good old breakfast. Do you aspire to make YouTube streaming a full-time thing? I mean, that's, I guess, the dream, to just be able to do this thing I do for fun, you know, for real. Not to say that I don't, you know, want to make any money on it or anything, but, like, I wouldn't do this if it wasn't fun, and if I could do this, you know, all day, every day, that would be an absolute dream. But I don't expect to get there anytime soon. And certainly not, like, doing Twisted Metal. That seems like too much to ask. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, got the lightning off before I died. About to Hot Pockets before work. What a Chad. Hecka based. Yeah, probably to get something to eat as well. Because you don't know how much of an appetite you work up streaming until you do it. Holy shit. No fucking joke. Need to add that, Duke. I'm here to intercourse your dad and you can't stop me. God, I love Duke Duka, man. So great. I hope you make it, Drew. We love your content. I appreciate that. It does mean a lot. I mean, I think one big part of streaming that I didn't anticipate going into it is, like, how much you feed off the energy of the people watching. And so it does mean a lot when I know that I'm providing something decent for you guys. It means a lot. Oh, good. The lightning did not deafen me that time. I was so afraid that was going to lead to a gamer subs sponsor bit. It's happening too often. No, I'm not at that level yet. The gamer subs. I think it's pretty easy to become like an affiliate with them or like a brand ambassador or whatever the fuck. where basically they'll just like give you a code you can use and you get paid if people click on it. But that's pretty much it. Dude, how am I already almost dead? My goodness. This is a problem. This is a deep, deep problem. Okay. Alright, we can convince this helicopter to give us its gifts. Throw upon me your gifts. Don't drive away from me. Heck yeah, been fun to watch. I appreciate that. Seriously, dude. It means a lot. There we go. There we go. Oh, God. I thought I was out of range. You gotta be shitting me. Fuck, man. Oh, boy, howdy. Try that again. Oh, yeah, once you have that steady 10 plus viewers while streaming, it becomes second nature to carry on conversation energy. Yeah, I hope to get that steady place. But you guys have been great. I mean, this is the second stream I've done, you know, in the recent past. And both have been just excellent.
Set me a moron. Outstanding.
Thank you, Vosik, for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hope Mr. Dornan giving you a good welcome. But yeah, it's been absolutely mind-blowing what you guys have done for me so far, and I hope it only gets better from here. Goodrich like what I grilled showing on Discord. Goodrich is a good dude. Very honest. He'll tell you. If he doesn't like what you grilled, he'd tell you. So that must mean something. Goodrich is very honest. That's why I like to comment in your videos. You can't make big if people won't tell you what's working and cheering you on. I mean, it's as true as it could possibly be. Like, you think that a lot of content creators, because they're very confident and they're very, you know, self-assured on the surface, it doesn't mean that underneath that they're not constantly questioning if they're doing the right things or making the right calls. Like, there's a lot of, you know, anguish that goes into it, for better or worse. It's not a bad thing. It helps you improve, but, you know, there's always that uncertainty of, like, am I doing the right thing? Because there's opportunity cost, right? Like, you might be doing something that's working, but you might be wondering, could I be doing something that could work better? And so you're never really satisfied. But without feedback, it's hard to, you know, even know where you stand. So for all of you, thank you. I just comment on Drew's videos because he's chill for real. Thank you, Puck. Puck's the best, man. So positive. I need that energy in my life, that positivity. Alright, everyone chill the fuck out, man. Holy goodness. Oh, there we go. Limp Bizkit. Now we're cooking. Puck is dope. I mean, you're all dope as hell, but Puck has just made an incredible mark on the community in such a short time. And I'm very happy for their streaming endeavors too. Hitting, you know, affiliates so quickly has got to be like a world record, man. Just incredible. There we go. Brimstone out of the business, out of the game. He's retired. Oh god, everyone get the fuck away. Dollmask, welcome in. We talked a lot of shit about you, but I'll stop doing that right now. Needs to be turned up for real. Okay, let's do it. See if that's loud enough for you. For 9 days is so wild. It really is. I mean, I was shocked when he said he already hit it. I was like, damn, didn't he just start? There we go. But welcome in, doll. I mean, you can't be surprised if people are talking shit about you. Rocket Launcher, thank you so much for the follow, and it's all love, doll. We all love you. We played as dark side, is all I'm saying, and it was quite the adventure. So you missed the doll face one. But I got another maybe 30 minutes here, then we'll start heading out because I got to go do other adult things today. I got to go to work. Oh god, crazy. Yeah, welcome in, Rocket Launcher. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here. God, this guy's fucking not ready for this. Nope, come on, there we go. Oh, I was trying to push him off. I thought I had like a Rico or something, but no. Alright, we're gonna do this the Desidu way. I invented this. No. I invented that too, that's not what I wanted. Will you do a face reveal anytime soon? Most likely not. I don't really have a good setup for a camera or anything, so... Oh, he did fall off. Okay, I'm an expert. I'm a goddamn genius. what kind of work do you do? It's okay if you don't want to tell. I mean, I don't mind sharing like vaguely what I do. I'm not going to tell you the company or anything, but I do manufacturing, like work in a production plant. And I enjoy it. I like the ice cream music truck. Yeah, I love that the little different noises these cars make, because you'd be surprised how many little secret sounds all these cars make. Like Sweet Tooth has this jingle. Yeah, Brimstone, like you can hear the guy in the back of his car just writhing in pain as he squirms about. Very cool. Alright, this is where every run has kind of come to a screeching halt. Let's see if we can get through this. Wish I could have seen Limp Bizkit at Woodstock 99. Is that the infamous one that, like, a lot of shit went down? I'm not really well versed on Limp Bizkit lore. Because for whatever reason, I don't know what it's about, like, my hometown, but for some reason, like, people hate Limp Bizkit here, and I think that's maybe true everywhere, but, like, it's like, unacceptable to be a fan of Limp Bizkit. So for a long time, I just did not really acknowledge them as a band. But because of Nick, I've been enlightened. Brought to a higher level of existence. Wait, are you affiliate or is Twitch Mobile lying to me about you having channel points? I do not have channel points. I'm not an affiliate. Not yet. I have not met the requisite. I need, like, I got the follower count, I think. I think with this stream I'll be over the minimum, like, number of hours streamed. So I think the only thing I need to do is just stream for, like, 7 days or something like that. So hopefully sometime next week. But we shall see. All I know is Fred Durst hates Scott Stapp. For a good reason. Scott Stapp kind of sucks. Or no, he's the Creed guy. Or no, he's Puddle of Mud. Scott Stapp was Puddle of Mud. Yeah, he sucks. Which is funny, because, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, Fred Durst is the one that, like, discovered Puddle of Mud. Like, he, like, heavily endorsed them and what they did. Scott is Creed. Okay, never mind. Who's the... Fuck. Who's the guy from Puddle of Mud? Yeah, Scott Stapp is actually kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know my butt rock, I guess. Wes Borland, that guy. Yeah, he fucking sucks. No, thank you. No, Wes Borland is the... He's the guitarist for Limp Bizkit. Wes Scantlin, that's what it is. Wes Scantlin. Yeah, Wes Borland's the guitarist for Limp Bizkit, I think. Unless I'm way off there, too. God, I'm just, like, revealing how much of an idiot I am. Oh, jeez. Checking my phone. We're talking Limp and I got them confused. Yeah, it's fair. I mean, you knew more than I did. You knew the West part. Robert Phillips, welcome in. Hope your day's going well. God, everyone's, like, at full health, man. This is tricky. Are you on a hard or the AI freeze happy today? I'm pretty certain I'm on medium, because they're dying pretty easy, but yeah, I'm getting freezed. Excuse me a lot. Yeah, Wes Borland is a crazy talented guitarist. That's one thing that I think you can't deny about Limp Bizkit, is that their guitar work is incredible. No, I'm not on hard. This is on medium. I just make medium look hard. That's all. Are you still going to do YouTube videos or just streaming for now? I'd like to do both, but as far as time goes, I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have to do both, but I'm going to try. Because I do have, I have a Postal 2 video that I have to edit still. It's all recorded and everything. I just have to put it together. So there's that at least. But I don't know if I want to edit, like, streams down into, like, a video, because I have to figure out how that's going to work, so yeah, we'll see. Wes Borland's the reason I started learning guitar back in 2010. Oh, fucking based. He's, I mean, okay, not that Limp Bizkit's bad, but it almost feels like they don't deserve Wes Borland. Like, he's almost too talented for what they do. God damn it. Every time on this level. I need to get good. Damn, TMF band win. Yeah, right. I mean, I don't play any instruments, so I can be there as, like, a... Maybe, like, I could, like, spoken word, you know? Just in the corner or something. And then Nick can handle the guitar work. Dalmas can do drums. I'm assuming he's a drummer. Honestly, the entire band is very tight. Their drummer and bassist are also super underrated. I would agree with that. The music has never been my problem with Limp Bizkit. Fred Durst is kind of a, you know, not to say he's bad. He's just, you know, he is him. He's a good front man. He's good at commanding, you know, attention. Yeah, he's a great businessman for sure. Oh, god damn it. Not doing this strafing stuff with you, man. Just get this over with. Settle this like men. Go hollow on vocals. Let's do it. I'm pretty sure Kohal's got some pipes, man. Time to get some health. God, I am not doing well so far. God damn it. I don't know what happens. Every time I come to this level, my rhythm just completely falls apart. I'm not sure if the AI just gets, like, different on this level, but I just tend to have my worst run here. And I can't even blame it on falling off this time. At least I had that excuse with Darkseid. I'll start picking these guys apart. Fucking bullet for my Valentine, let's go. I only found out about them pretty recently, too. I think they're underrated. The scaling of this level reminds me of Small Brawl, and I never even played that game. It kind of does, yeah, when you think about it. Like, the fact that the plane is that big. Like, if you had a plane that big, like, you would have set world records. Like, that would be... One, it would be a military thing. You'd be able to drop, I mean, just gallons upon gallons of bombs on people. Just cartoonishly big. But I get it has to be an arena first before it can be, you know, a cohesive environment. They were massive in the mid to late 2000s. I mean, I knew about them. I knew, like, from, I think is it something like Hands of Blood or something in Need for Speed Most Wanted, I think it was. I heard of them there, but that's pretty much my only experience with them. I didn't, like, I would consider this heavy music. It's not, like, you know, not heavy, like, you know, a hardcore or metalcore or whatever, but it's like, heavier than, like, butt rock. And I didn't really listen to a whole lot of that until fairly recently, so I'm a little bit behind the curve. The particle effect in this game looked really amazing. Yeah, I always love the way that the weapons look as they kind of dance through the night. When cars explode, like a lot of really cool effects. Butt rock, yeah, butt rock is like the music you would hear on like a local radio station where they're like, now we're playing nothing but rock, that type of stuff. Like Stadium Rock, I guess. Your 3 Days Grace, your I don't know, Shine Down, Three Doors Down, stuff like that. Nickelback, just mainstream, like super duper mainstream rock. Hard rock, some might call it. It's not a bad thing. It's not saying like it's butt, as in like, you know, it's ass. It's just, you know, nothing but rock. Stuff like that. Oh, you're fucking, Kohala, you're toast. Get out of here. If you want to be the singer of my band, you can't be a taxi driver anymore. Gotta pick a lane, buddy. Dad rock nowadays, yeah, pretty much. Which sucks to say, because like, I don't know, I still like 3 Days Grace and like Disturbed and stuff, but it's not my it's not my like go-to as much anymore. And I'm not even a dad. Not even 30 years old yet. Wow, imagine that. Like, let's see. I had a friend once calling Static X butt rock as well as Slipknot, even though he loved the latter. See, that I would not call Slipknot butt rock. I mean, they do come up on like those rock stations, you know? Take this guy out, but it's always like the super mainstream stuff, but they're heavy, man. Oh, goodness. Oh, dude, that would have been sick if that landed. God, I suck. Drew's still a baby. Yeah, in terms of Twisted Metal, I think most people are, you know, in their 30s at this point, if not 40s. My music preferences are probably incomprehensible to anybody else. I think if we all, just like our Steam libraries, you know, if we agree not to share it, not the deepest, darkest, you know, realms of it, I think we're all better off for it. Static X's butt rock, insane take. It really is. I mean, I can't even fathom that. Fucking R.I.P. Wayne. I also only know about them because of Need for Speed Most Wanted, too. Fuck me, man. I gotta get through this shit, man. Their early stuff was like their first album in Iowa were super heavy. Yeah, seriously, Slipknot is fucking heavy, man. I mean, of all like the new metal artists, like the big four, you know, your Slipknot, System of a Down, Korn, Limp Bizkit, like of those ones, I would say like Korn and Slipknot are the two heaviest. It's been great going back to old games before the PS4. Lately, I've been getting back into my classic set. God, fuck me. Why can't I just read without getting blown up every time? Goodness gracious. Dude, can I adjust my headset without a fucking gas can flying towards my fucking face, dude? Good God. Rough really does hate you. He does. And I have to hate him back. Teach me how to hate. How to pull it from my heart to fuck you in the ass. Get over here, you amnesiac fuck. Volume 3 and All Hope Is Gone. I could see the comparison to butt rock, but I wouldn't totally agree with it. I think a lot of those bands that were like heavy when they first started, over time they just sort of soften up. That's what I've noticed. Like a lot of the crapcore bands from like the 2000s, like Bring Me the Horizon and Attack or whatever, like a lot of them now are like much softer. They still have some heavy stuff. Like Asking Alexandria, like I think they're doing like fucking country now, or at least the singer is. Fuck me, dude, I'm getting wrecked. Buck O'Brien, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. This is Poo Poo Stinky, that's right. I didn't want to say it. I wanted to wait for you to come in and say it. But now that you're here, we can all rejoice in Poo Poo Stinky. God, I gotta lock the fuck in, dude. I cannot be stuck on this level forever. Like, I do actually have to get off the stream here pretty quick. This is a race against time.
The only thing I love more than hot babes and big guns is a fresh new follow for my boy Decidoodle.
I'm gonna turn those all the way up. Thank you for the follow, Buck O'Brien. Hope you enjoyed Duke Nukem ushering you in. I feel like I grew out of my Korn, Limp Bizkit, Godsmack, and such. I could see that too. I mean, Godsmack I think is not hard to grow out of. I think a lot of their songs are kind of... I mean, that is butt rock. I think there's no other band that like epitomizes butt rock like Godsmack. All their songs are just very generic, like angry, like, you know, you're a monster, energy drinker, hopelessly addicted to it. Maybe you hate your stepdad. You know, maybe you got a chain on your wallet. Nothing against them. That's just, you know, that's the vibe I get. All right, Roadkill. End of the line, buddy. The first time I saw Korn live, Evanescence also played that night. The lead singer of Evanescence and Korn sang Freak on a Leash. That's pretty cool. Amy Lee is pretty based. I mean, at least all that I know about her from like the 2000s with Evanescence and all that. Pretty cool stuff. And also like the new song she has for The Devil May Cry was not bad. Oh, there we go. Now we're making progress. Thank you for the follow, Miles Johnson. Or the subscribe, sorry, the subscribe on YouTube. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Her new song is so good. Yeah, from what I heard about it, it's pretty good. Better than I expected, at least. But a lot of my music that I listen to now is mostly like metalcore and whatnot. A little bit heavier. Knock Loose is probably my favorite artist currently. Them and Nice Nine Kills. My biggest disappointment with this game is the playable minion being the size of a pea. Oh yeah, playable minion. Yeah, I think they did that because it just wouldn't work on like most maps if he's like as big as he is in the Minion Stadium. It'd be the same thing. Like if it was like Darktooth and TM2, like you would have to dumb him down a little bit, otherwise it just wouldn't fit. Oh god damn it! I thought that Rico would knock him into the abyss. Didn't work out that way. I knew there was no shame in appreciating Evanescence when they did that cover of Fleetwood Mac's The Chain. Ooh, I didn't know they did that. That's pretty badass. SpongeBob Blues. Yeah, whatever, dude. No, I get the criticism. Like, I wouldn't expect, like, everyone to just be a huge fan of Brian's voice. Come on. Yes, get wrecked. Dark side off the map. This is the run, boys. This is where it all comes together. Yeah, his voice can be grating, I understand that. But his writing and just how heavy the music is just works for me. El Drunko89, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Much appreciated. Get wrecked, Doll, that's right. Everyone dunk on Doll right now. Oh, great, we got fucking Crazy 8 to deal with here. That's going to be fun. I'm happy for their success, though. Yeah, I mean, that's all we can do, you know? If you're not a big fan, you gotta respect the grind. I'm sure there's some music you listen to that I would probably call silly. But so far, every recommendation Nick's given me for music has been fucking on point. So shout out to Nick. Like, I found out about A Day to Remember because of him with their album Homesick. He's got the tattoo on his arm. And they're fucking goated. And Wage War's been great. Lol, suffa, Jaffe, suffa. Drew, you should check out South Arcade. Now I feel like you're going to give me like a purposefully bad recommendation. Just to taunt me. Goodrich on YouTube. Goodrich is great. Oh, he got fired from Lolcow? Yeah, I saw that last night. So Jaffe put out a post last night saying that him and Keemstar didn't see eye to eye and that's why they split. I don't know the details of it, but the way Jaffe describes it sounds like he got fired, but who knows. But also, like, Jaffe does not seem to be, like, talking ill. Oh, fuck. Why did I do that? Shouldn't have fucking blown that up. He should have, God damn it. Okay, I gotta lock in. We gotta get through this. But yeah, he got fired, is what my gathering from it. But he still doesn't want to talk ill of Keemstar. Calling him a poopy head or whatever he deserves. Alright, yeah, I'll check them out. South Arcade sounds pretty dope. Because I do like heavy music, but I like it when there's a bit of lighthearted fun in there. I mean, Ice Nine Kills is perfect for that. Oh my god. God, if only I blew up the right tanker at the beginning, the right time, we wouldn't be in this boat. There we go. Hope there's a health pickup somewhere. God damn it, I used them all already. Okay, thank God that's fucking Spectre. No, that was actually the last one. Okay, thank God. I lost count. I'm, like, super distracted right now. Like, trying to get this fucking done in the next 10 minutes. My God. Fuck me. Fun fact, you can kill the shield on both Minion and Warhawk with the Mega Guns cheat. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that. I used to play that Mega Guns cheat all the time when I was a kid. Because, you know, kids aren't very good at video games. Especially not me. Oh, he's live right now. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if part of it, too, was, like, Jaffe just not really liking the way people treated him about it. And maybe Keemstar was telling him, like, just suck it up, Buttercup. And Jaffe's like, but no, the people are mean to me. They talk down to me about my lolcow. So I wonder if that had partly to do with it. Or maybe just the ratings on his show wasn't very good. Because I don't think Jaffe was, like, really good at doing the whole, like, lolcow stuff. Who knows? But there we go. We did it. Thank God. Thank goodness. They do have hit points. It's just normally you can't do enough before dying. The Mega Guns cheat can break through them. That's okay. I didn't know that.
I'm sure there were quite a few.
All right, that's enough, Dollface or fucking Bloody Mary. Well, there we have it. That was 4 characters down. We did. Who do? We did Outlaw, Brimstone, Darkside, and Spectre, all in one stream. Look at us go. How much fun did we have? So much. And I had fun playing for you guys. Hope you enjoyed as well. So we can hang out here for a few minutes, but I cannot start another run. I have no time. Warhawk, the most random boss in existence. It's true. It feels like a non sequitur. I mean, it makes sense within the universe. Like, diegetically, it's neat because, you know, a police helicopter trying to stop the tournament makes sense, but just a very random boss. Damn, even playing Spectre, Darkside gets shade. For some reason, you being here just makes me much more aggressive towards the GOAT Darkside, but we love her. We'll put her on the screen right now just for you, so you can bask in her glory, Doll Mask. This one's for you, buddy. Wow. Look at us go. Yeah, that was fun. It was a fun bait and stream. I think we'll come back on Wednesday. Try out some other stuff. I don't know if I'll do Twisted Metal Black quite yet. I want to keep things, you know, fresh for myself, but also for you, you know. Don't want this to be all Twisted Metal, because then I'll go mad. I'll go crazy. Then I'll find myself in Blackfield Asylum. Thanks for streaming, dude. Well, thanks for watching, Nick. Rockstar, thanks for the stream, Drew. GG. Thank you all for being here. It's a ton of fun. Play some World of Warcraft and level a character on stream before work. Yeah, dude. Totally. I'd never play World of Warcraft. It's too intimidating. Yeah, Southwest, AK My Thought, The Doll Mask, Purple, Hotbird, Learjack, Fuzz Mustard, Bamerson, Buck O'Brien. Hope I didn't miss anybody, but y'all have been fantastic. And I hope you guys enjoy your evenings, the rest of your day, and I'll catch you on Wednesday, 9 a.m. sharp. Thanks for occupying my afternoon that I had nothing else to do with. Well, I'm glad I could be of service. But y'all take care. You guys can play it out with some Breaking Benjamin. I don't know who's next on the playlist. All right, bring me the horizon. Play us out. Take care, everybody.